Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Colin, getting ready for a huge show tonight. So many headliners out there. My goodness. 6 in the Diamonds. We got Mahomes, Calvin Johnson, Justin Jefferson, Joe Montana, Deion Sanders, Devontae Adams. We have 6 headliners left with 13 basketballs left. 3 headliners in the minis, just 11 to go. All in the room, all on the ticker. A lot of authentics, rep headliners. Most of our series, headliner probability is getting really good right now, Colin.
Yeah, you are not kidding, man. What's up, Fontez? Good to see you, brother. Devin Goodman here as well. Be a big night, man. Should have fun with these guys and gals.
He wants that Calvin Johnson. I got news for you, Devin. You can get Calvin Johnson and Justin Jefferson in the double box break in the Diamonds.
Boy, wouldn't that be something?
Fontez, I'm good, man. Glad you're here in the room. Looking forward to some fun with all these great customers. 2 pre-fills ready to go, the reps and the loaded dice. We'll get the show started with the randomizer, 2 virtual dice. Looking for 6 or higher. 6 and a 3, 9 will be the dice roll today.
Nice 9.
Absolutely. Let's see what we're chasing today. Chase item of the day. It was loaded dice in the early show. Tonight's show, we've got ourselves, oh my, loaded dice again.
Back to back.
It's meant to be. Good news. We didn't have a chase wheel spin in the early show. Loaded dice is full this show. So we'll have at least 8 names in there. We could make it 16 or 24.
Wow.
Will not be more than 24 because there's 3 breaks left in that series.
Let's go.
So that's our second break coming up. You can drop me a crate number if you're in loaded dice. But first, we got Ryan Lane, Chris Dominguez, Brandon Creekmore, Dave Conrad, Larry Jensen, Michael Frank, and Jason Nawakini, as well as Erica Misko. Drop me a number for the under center reps here, folks. First come, first serve. Otherwise, I will randomize. I got a lot of good headliners left there. Phillip Rivers, George Kittle, dual signed Oiler helmet, and A.J. Brown. Devin wants 10 in the dice. Thank you, Devin. I'm guessing he's in that break.
He is. Thank you, Mr. Goodman.
All right, Mr. Goodman will do 10 in loaded dice. That's going off. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and randomize these rep numbers here for our first rep break.
Randomizer break to start it off, huh?
Let's go. I'm glad we have the number for the dice, though. That's good. We have a 1 in 3 chance at that Jim Kelly, by the way.
Kurt Warner, we know, lurking too.
Yeah, some good items out there. All the boxes and loaded dice are always fire, Colin.
Devin, I'll try to put in a good word for the randomizer.
He needs that AFC East. Just remember that. Ha. How about the NFC West, Devin? Kurt Warner? He's a Rams fan. Sure, the NFC West would be just okay.
I think whatever division you get, if you're going to catch a W, you're going to be fine.
Yeah. 8 clicks. We got 9. Let's do box 25 in the reps, Colin. 25 going off the ticker. Jerseys, by the way. We are 1 jersey break away from a fresh jersey series. So we are closing in there. As long as it's authentic, haha, I'm trying to go all authentic, says Devin. Okay, I don't know, Devin, to be honest. Like you've heard me say this multiple times in the listing. Those are, to be completely honest, more often reps, but sometimes authentics. We'll find out on the Kurt Warner when it comes out.
You never know. There is an authentic in here. That we do know.
That we know, yes. This is a rep here. The first one, though, in our black box reps. 9 times for our divisions. Good luck, folks. Let's see some fire. 6, 7, 8, and 9 clicks. We got Michael Frank up top in the NFC North. Larry Jensen right below in the NFC South. Chris Dominguez, you've got the NFC East. We got Erica, NFC West. Ryan, AFC North. Brandon, AFC South. Jason Nawahini, AFC East. And Dave Conrad, AFC West. Here we go. 25 of 35 in the reps. Good luck, folks. 4 headliners left, Colin. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to see that dual sign, man.
I thought you want to see that AJ Brown.
I like the dual sign more. I mean,
Ooh.
I'll take my boy, though, but...
I agree. I like the dual sign more as well. Do like Phillip Rivers, too. Haven't had him in the break room very much lately.
Underrated quarterback.
That could be new customer Dave Conrad in the AFC West spot. Instead, we've got neither of those. We do have ourselves one of the cleanest Lunars in the game. Former Pro Bowl quarterback, 4-time Pro Bowler to be exact. It's not on the Niners lid. It's Jeff Garcia on the Tampa Bay Bucks. So Garcia Lunar, that's going to be Larry Jensen. Congrats, Larry, on your Jeff Garcia, sir.
Doing what Larry Jensen does best. One spot sniping.
Single spot sniping. Whether it's folks from America or it's Larry Jensen out there in Canada, he's getting it done in the breaks. Congrats, Larry, on your Jeff Garcia.
Very nice, man. Did play for the Eagles for a little bit.
He did. I think of him as a Niner, but he was also a Buccaneer and an Eagle, like you mentioned. What's up, Carlos Delgado? Hello, Alan Kessler. We're looking forward to a fun night, Carlos and Alan.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, good stuff here in the room. So what else is close right now, Colin? I know I'll do a top-to-bottom rundown at some point here soon.
Just closed up the basketballs.
Okay, perfect.
No, we're getting close on both diamonds, the single and the double.
Ooh, doggy.
Yep, so.
Let's go. Some high-end series coming out tonight.
Mm-hmm. And the mini as well.
Good. All 11 boxes in the minis now available in the room on the ticker. All 13 boxes in the basketballs in the room and on the ticker. So all the jerseys are all in there because it's one jersey.
All of them.
A loaded dice, all of them are available. Only 2 left after this crate here. Big Ben is not hit yet, Alan Kessler. That is in the can't miss reps.
That's right.
Big Ben is still out there with only 7 boxes left in that series.
Ronnie in the break room.
What's up, Ronnie? He's excited you're here, Colin. He's not used to seeing you on Mondays. It's usually me and Steven.
Working some double duty.
We got some Colin up in here in the break room. Ronnie and Salako. How was the scooter ride, bud? You ride that scooter this afternoon? Ronnie on the scooter.
Inspirational stuff.
He is something else. Sup, Ronnie, says the Fonz. Ronnie is very popular in this break room. Loaded dice is coming up. We got Brian Swords, Darcy Standish, Chris Dominguez, Darcy again, Tara Anderson, Brian again, Devin Goodman, and Dave Hampton. Has Dave Hampton not had enough of headliners? Brady and Mahomes back-to-back days?
Yeah, he's not done yet.
He wants more. Haha, it's currently charging. Doing big things, Ronnie is. He's always doing big things.
Yeah, especially in this break room.
He's an expert in the breaks and an expert in the stock market as well.
Look at him go. Nice.
He's a star.
Hit me up with some of them stock tips.
See, let's go. I want that money. Penny Stock Nation. 9 times coming up here for our loaded dice. Never can have enough, says Dave Hampton. I mean, Ultimate Autographs is pretty addicting, Dave. I get it. It's pretty addicting in this break room. A lot of fun for sure.
What else can he... I mean, he's got Brady, he's got Mahomes. I think the Calvin Johnson probably.
In the diamonds?
That would be a heck of a 3-day stretch.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Get Jim Kelly in here, too.
Okay, why not?
Brian Swords is in the Jim Kelly spot. I believe that's the 7th one down. Up top, we got Darcy Standish in the NFC North. It's Tara Anderson in the NFC South. Some ladies in the break room. Chris Dominguez, NFC East. Dave Hampton, NFC West. Could be Kurt Warner. We got Devin Goodman, AFC North. Darcy Standish, AFC South. Brian Swords, AFC East. And Brian Swords, AFC West. Yep, Cheyenne, he did not hit. He did not hit. Ben Roethlisberger, one of the last 7 boxes in the can't miss. Derrick Henry also in there.
Jeez.
So Big Ben is still in play. Dave Hampton loves the Lions.
Did you see the Barry in the early show?
Yeah, I had a Barry Sanders mini coming out.
That's right.
And the Calvin Johnson, like you mentioned, out there in the diamond helmet.
Boy, if he gets the Calvin as a Lions fan too, what a 3-day stretch.
Yeah. Chris Dominguez living in the NFC East. I'll be honest, Chris, if I had to pick one division that hits the most, it's the NFC East just because of all the Cowboys. You got a lot of Eagles, Giants, some Washington as well.
A lot in this series too.
That's a good spot to be in, Chris. Here we go. 2 reps and an authentic coming up in loaded dice. Crate 10 here. Pretty much everything has been fire so far in this series, Colin. Have not missed much in this one. I would say about 95% accuracy of good hits. Speaking of good hits, speaking of good replica helmets of non-headliner names, we've got ourselves the 1991 NFL MVP. It's Thurman Thomas on the salute to service.
Nice.
Hall of Fame running back. One of the best Bills ever. Played in 4 straight Super Bowls. I know they lost them all, but Thurman Thomas, man, he was fantastic. The salute to service is fantastic. I know Darcy likes that one. That's the AFC East, and that is Brian Swords.
Ooh, new customer.
And by the way, Brian got a 2nd spot in this loaded dice, and that's the spot that hit.
Paid off.
Thurman Thomas.
Attaboy.
Very nice.
Salute to service nonetheless.
Oh
my goodness.
Gosh, so clean. So clean on Thomas. Love him. Jim Kelly, by the way. How about a double up? You get Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas?
Sheesh. Say it ain't so.
Okay. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice.
Who's the other Swords we had?
I think we had Maximus Swords.
Maximus, yeah. Is this
Johnny Swords.
Johnny Swords.
Is this
Brian
your brother,
Swords? Yeah,
Johnny?
you guys related?
OMG, says Darcy.
I know, Darcy.
I know Darcy.
Boy, if that Jim Kelly comes out here, this is a dream break for Darcy. And she's looking on from the AFC South.
Yeah, well, it's a dream break for Brian because he would get both. Darcy probably says, don't come out, Jim. I want you in the next break.
It's actually a nightmare break for Darcy.
Cool break as far as seeing stuff. We are brothers, says Brian.
Well, the Swords family, let me tell you, y'all are some winners.
They're rolling. I think in his first break, we had his brother got himself a Tua jersey, and then later in the show, we got another headliner too. I can't remember who it was, but it was fire.
Oh, yeah, my dude was working.
It's my little brother, says Johnny. There you go.
The Swords boys.
That's the Swords house. They're rolling right now. Nice hit, Brian, with your Thurman Thomas.
You can't say Swords house, and I'm very much like Game of Thrones.
Yes, I love Game of Thrones. He got the Jim Brown, by the way.
Okay, yeah,
that's something pretty good.
Something light.
Something light. And his brother knows as well. He probably told him, look, man, this is where I got Jim Brown. Come and join me. It's a party at Ultimate Autograph.
Well, great start, Brian, let me tell you.
Yeah. Another rep on the way. Ooh, this is good. This is kind of funny. We had Mr. Dominguez saying stuck in the NFC East. How about a Trayvon Diggs Eclipse replica?
Nice.
Trayvon Diggs led the league in picks 2 seasons ago. 11 of them Pro Bowl cornerback. One of the best in the game. That's the NFC East, and that is Chris Dominguez with the Trayvon Diggs.
Well, you said it earlier. It's not a bad division to be living in.
A lot of Cowboys in this break room, and that's one of the better active Cowboys, Trayvon Diggs.
Also one of the better Eclipse helmets in the game, I gotta admit.
Clean. I love this silver ink on the black helmet too, Colin. Just pops, baby.
It sure does.
Pops.
Johnny got a Jefferson jersey too, by the way. I remember this dude was just winning.
Oh my gosh. Jay Jettos. I had a Diggs mini last night too, says Chris. Well,
Ooh.
you got two options. Keep one, trade one, or get a whole collection. You get the mini.
Yeah.
You get the rep. You got to get the authentic and the jersey, and then you're set.
Got them all.
You got them all.
Collect them all.
Got to catch them all, like Pokemon, right?
Yeah, what kind of, I can't remember the Diggs mini. Was it a lunar? I feel like it was a lunar.
I'm not sure.
Regardless, they would look cool just side by side.
Told you guys you think I was a Cowboys fan with all the Cowboys gear?
He did say that.
You can trade it to Cowboy fans, Chris. Ronnie in Sulaco saying, congrats, beautiful lid. Indeed. Congrats indeed on your Trayvon Diggs. Again, Thurman Thomas and Trayvon Diggs, Colin, they're not in the listing. These are considered third-tier hits in this series. You get a Trayvon Diggs, you get a Thurman Thomas, and those are third-tier, lesser hits among the worst in the series. Loaded dice is the place to be,
It's
folks.
loaded, man. Not to mention, at least so far, hasn't been Jim Kelly, hasn't been Kurt Warner.
Yeah, we can't pull both in this next box.
That's right.
So both, or at least one, will be out there with only 2 crates left in the loaded dice. We'll be short-lived, but let's put Trayvon there next to you, Colin. I don't want you to feel lonely there, right?
Yeah, we'll keep the Cowboys a little bit of a distance, though.
I get it as an Eagle fan. I get it.
Yeah. Brian, who's your squad, by the way?
Good question. Good question. Who is Johnny's squad? I don't even remember Johnny's squad.
Maybe he was the Steelers.
Okay. Come on, Nick Chubb or Jim Brown, says Devin. I'll be honest with you. Nick Chubb is possible. Jim Brown would be a photo headliner. I would be shocked if Jim Brown came out.
That would be shocking.
That would be shocking.
It is Steelers. All right, Johnny was the Steelers fan. I remember we had
And
one.
Brian's a Bengals fan. Talk about a household divided.
House divided for
Oh
sure.
my God! How did that work out, guys? How did one pick the Steelers and the other the Bengals?
You know, it's funny because it's finally little brother's turn.
Right?
You know?
Steelers
Steelers forever.
much better. The Bengals now better. Here's one of my favorite players growing up. Ooh, and it's a flash.
Uh-oh.
Brian Urlacher flash authentic. One of the best linebackers of all time. Brian Urlacher, former Defensive Player of the Year, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer, one of the most athletic linebackers. Darcy Standish, stand up, Darcy, with your Brian Urlacher flash authentic.
Nice. Darcy.
This is what we call one of the worst loaded dice crates. This is as bad as it gets, Colin. We have a Thurman Thomas, a Trayvon Diggs, and a Brian Urlacher.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. None of them headliners. None of them in the listing. That is fantastic.
All, some sort of specialty helmet, too, which is even better.
Salute the service, Eclipse, Flash. That's how we do it. Ronnie saying Darcy making moves. She is. And Darcy saying, oh, Brian, I have a rep Chad Johnson. Johnny and Brian go to games together. One dresses up in Bengal colors, one in Steelers.
That's got to be heated.
And then they have a brotherly fight after the game. That's what happens.
It's brotherly, though.
Brotherly. FedEx is starting to hate that doorstep. Yeah, Darcy's heating up in the break room.
What is this girl always getting?
This girl is on fire.
Here we go.
Oh, my gosh. Darcy.
Now, here's a story for you as well.
Yeah.
2 crates left, one headliner photoed, and that Kurt Warner.
So either one of the crates is extra loaded with Jim Kelly and Kurt Warner, or they're in separate crates.
Right.
Either way, you can't lose in the loaded dice.
Yeah, I mean, here's the proof.
Yeah.
Here's the proof. I already got a spot knocked off for the next one.
And Johnny and Brian usually brawling during the games. I wasn't lying, Colin. It's a brawl during the game. They're like, who's this stranger you started fighting during the game? They're like, that's my brother.
Yeah, it's
like,
fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like shirts torn up, blood,
do we
black
need
eyes.
to like press charges? Like, no, it's my brother. We just do this all the
it's fine.
time.
No, it's just...
We're good. Great hit there on the Urlacher.
You guys are going to be on Sports Center soon.
Yeah.
I know those guys from the break room.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Great stuff, Darcy, Chris, and Brian. What a great triple box break. That's how we do it up in this break room. Pulling fire left and right.
Heat. I would say hop right back in. Man.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the Cowboy. We'll leave the Cowboy up there. We have a lot of Cowboy fans.
Ooh.
Sorry, Colin. We'll put Urlacher. And then Thurman Thomas, I guess, is the third best hit in that break. I don't know. It's hard to say. All three are good. You cannot go wrong with any of them.
For the record, Darcy, I disagree with this.
Yeah. Sorry, Darce. Sorry. This is the Trayvon Diggs box, by the way. I'll hand you that one, Colin.
Yeah, who knows how long he's going to stay up here.
Probably not long. I think this might be it in that as well, right? Or does he have a baggie?
Nope, he's got one.
No, that's the Urlacher one. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Johnny's saying bah ha ha, laughing it up. Yeah, man. Good stuff. So Darcy Standish is Urlacher.
That's a pretty good color scheme right here. This orange and then like black and navy.
Pops better together. It pops. All right, so we have a basketball break up next. Alley-oop.
Let's do it.
We got Ty Briscoe. It wouldn't be a basketball break without Jeanette Lee or Lindsey Milligan. Basketball regulars. Jason Nawahini, Tyler Auden, and Dave Harris also in this break. So there is 13 boxes left in this basketball series. They're all in the room, all on the ticker. I'll be honest, Colin, Isaiah Thomas and Paul Pierce are in the listing. Those are headliners. I'll go ahead and say 6 and 13 chance at a headliner.
I agree, man. I agree.
What I missed, had to get another loaded, says Darcy. Brian Urlacher, Flash Authentic, that you won, Darcy. Let me show that one off real quickly before I wait on a number. Got that Troy Aikman Chrome rep in the mail today. It's awesome, says
You won
Dave.
that too, Dave? Oh my gosh.
The guy's a winner.
Look, I've been giving a lot of praise to Ronnie and Salak over his wins, but Dave Hampton.
Dave is cleaning out the break room. Hall of Fame quarterback after Hall of Fame quarterback.
Crazy, man.
This is what you missed, Darcy. You got the Brian Urlacher Flash Authentic, Hall of Fame 18 inscription. One of the best linebackers of all time. Not bad right there, Darcy.
Yeah, not bad.
That is 6, says Darcy. Sick indeed. Congrats, Darcy. All right, I'm going to get these basketballs randomized since no one dropped the number. Boo Cowboys, says Johnny Gags.
Yeah, Johnny.
Woo, Johnny Gags.
That's my guy.
Dave is the holy grail right now. He is, Ronnie. He really is.
Wow, game recognized game right there.
Yeah, respect.
Respect. Halfway on loaded dice, by the way.
Johnny Gags is a Giants fan, by the way.
That's all right. So Cowboys, we can agree on this one thing.
Looks like loaded dice will fill up tonight. We'll close out the series tonight, and we'll do 24 names in that Chase Wheel spin, Colin.
That's right.
Gotta love a little loaded dice, baby.
Perfect time to do it.
Let's get those diamonds rolling next. If you're looking for high-end series, diamonds is as high as it gets.
No kidding. I like these basketballs, too.
Yeah, man. We have a lot of good stuff on the page right now. In which series, Johnny Gags? Asking which headliners are left. Which series, sir? Let's do 9 on the balls, Colin.
9 clicks, 9
basketballs. Yes, sir. It's a 9 type of break. I know, right? All right, so I'll keep the randomizer up. We'll get all these folks randomized 9 times for this break. And Johnny, which headliners are left in which series, sir? I'm going to go do a top-to-bottom rundown, maybe after this break, Colin, where I can tell you guys all the headliners left in all the series available. Got 7, 8, and 9 clicks. It's Lindsey Milligan. When she wins these basketball breaks, now she yells so loud her kids cry, Colin.
They're like, she's playing the breaks again.
She's at it again. We got Jason Nawahini in the Central, Ty Briscoe the Southeast. We got Jeanette Lee Northwest, Dave Harris Pacific, Tyler Auten in the Southwest Division. Tyler Auten pulled off an incredible break the other night. It was a triple box break in the mini helmets to close out the series. He got Dwayne Bowe, Sebastian Janikowski, and headliner Devontae Adams. Wow. He had 1 spot in that break, got all 3.
Wow.
It was pretty crazy, if you ask me, Colin. Here we go. 9 of 25 in the alley-oop basketball series.
Let's do it.
Playing basketball.
Pretty much 50% chance at a headliner.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, so There's going to be exactly 50% chance at a headliner because there's 12 left and 6 headliners left. This is not a headliner, but my goodness, this might as well be a headliner. This is one of the biggest names in the mid-90s, one of the best point guards in the NBA, former All-Star. How about a little Penny coming out?
Oh, wow.
Penny Hardaway, Southeast. That's a filler hit in this series.
My man, Anthony.
Anthony Hardaway. So that's going to be the Southeast Division. Shaq's co-star, it is Ty Briscoe.
All right,
with
Ty,
the
man.
Penny.
Love it.
Headliners left in the football. Which football break, Johnny? Diamonds, it's Mahomes, Calvin Johnson, Justin Jefferson, Joe Montana, Deion Sanders, and Devontae Adams. That's what you're asking about. Loaded dice, it's Jim Kelly, and you have a Kurt Warner in there as well.
Penny Hardaway was a hooper, man. 6'7", too.
Yeah.
Tall.
He's now coaching Memphis basketball in the college game.
That's where he went to school, so that makes sense.
Had a close loss to Houston. Number 1 Houston. Memphis pushed him tight, led parts of the game. Penny, by the way, 4-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA first team, NBA All-Rookie first team. Really solid player. Won an Olympic gold medal with USA in the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. That is the team after the Dream Team, Colin. More than 17 points, about 6 assists, just under 6 rebounds in his pro career. I call that rock solid for the Penny.
Rock solid. Penny Hardaway, too, had some cool shoe lines, if you remember back in the day.
And he had some cool commercials.
Pennies. Yeah,
the Air
cool.
Pennies. He had the little penny commercial, too.
Yep.
Absolute legend.
I mean, this is what we're dealing with in the balls, y'all.
Believe it or not, Colin, he was one of the first 2 basketball jerseys I ever owned. It was Penny Hardaway and Scottie Pippen. Not even Michael Jordan. I got a Pippen and a Hardaway.
I like that.
My first 2 ever basketball jerseys.
Not the Shaq and the Jordan, but the Penny and the Pippen. I like that.
the co-stars.
Yeah, the sidekicks.
The sidekicks. Not bad height sidekicks, either of those guys.
No. I love Penny Hardaway.
So I think we're caught up, right? Nothing is full right now, but I know some stuff is close.
Yeah, 2 on loaded dice, I believe, is our closest break.
Okay, so loaded dice is coming up. We are 4 away on the minis. That's coming up shortly, too. 5 away on the diamond double, and 5 away on the jerseys. Only 2 crates left in loaded dice. Jim Kelly and Kurt Warner are still out there. And it's the chase tonight, so we might as well knock out the entire series tonight.
Might as well.
I mean, it'll be 1 crate after this one. I'm guessing Darcy's in there, right, Colin?
Darcy's in there.
12 is in loaded dice.
We got Mr. Don Garrick Jr.
Woo, Don.
Mr. Dave Hampton, of course.
Of course.
Devin Goodman.
Of course.
Darren Morgan.
Yep.
And Miss Brett Cheney.
All right, perfect. Great list of folks in that loaded dice break. I'm going to go ahead and do a top-to-bottom rundown, everything going on in the Ultimate Autographs live break page. So we are 6 away from the next basketball break. There are just 12 basketballs left. We have 4 photoed headliners. One of the best shooting guards ever, D-Wade, Dwayne Wade, Hakeem Olajuwon, legendary center. We have Zion Williamson, Anthony Edwards, 2 of the best players today. And we have 2 other legends, Isaiah Thomas and Paul Pierce.
It's crazy.
So those are definitely headliner-worthy names.
They should fly, man.
So it is 6 and 12 chance at a headliner. 2 spots to go in loaded dice. This is a triple box break. 2 replica helmets, 1 authentic helmet. Jim Kelly, Lunar Authentic, is still out there. 1 and 2 chance. He'll be in the next crate. Also, we have Kurt Warner still out there. 1 and 2 chance. He'll be in the next crate. We have 8 to go in the replica helmets. We are now down to 14 replica helmets, Colin. 4 headliners to go. A.J. Brown, George Kittle tied for 3rd in the league in receiving touchdowns this past season. Phillip Rivers, one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Father of 9 kids, by the way. Fun little tidbit.
Prolific trash talker, too.
Yes, Mr. Rivers. But not with F-bombs. He was a
classy trash talker.
A classy trash talker. We have a dual-signed Warren Moon, Earl Campbell helmet. That is fantastic right there. Hall of Fame quarterback, Hall of Fame running back for the Oilers. 2 autographs on that helmet.
Beautiful.
7 spots to go in the Big Kahuna Diamond helmets. We are down to 26 diamond helmets in the series. A decent chunk of that already on the ticker. We have Justin Jefferson, #1 all-time receiving yards per game, still out there on the Flash Authentic. We have Joe Montana Eclipse Authentic, 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback. Calvin Johnson still in play. Megatron, the single-season receiving yards record holder. We have primetime Deion Sanders, maybe the best corner of all time. We have Patrick Mahomes, hands down the best player in the NFL today. 2-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time league MVP. Did those in the last 5 seasons alone. So he's probably already a Hall of Famer if he retires today. He'll be the only guy that could push Brady on that throne. We'll revisit this debate in 15 years. How does that sound, Colin?
That sounds fair.
We have Devontae Adams, led the league in receiving touchdowns this past season. He's out there as well. Not to mention other names. We count these other guys as headliners. Metcalf, Brian Dawkins, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Better than 1 in 3 chance at a headliner in the Diamonds.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. 4 spots to go in the minis. We are down to 11 minis left, all in the room, all on the ticker. We have the man who was second in the NFL 2 seasons ago, total yards, that is rushing and receiving, Deebo Samuel on the Flash Mini. One of 3 guys with 1,000 yards rushing and receiving in the same season, the great Marshall Faulk on the Chrome. Then we have Josh Jacobs, Chrome Mini, led the league in rushing this past season. Jacobs still in play. 5 spots to go in the last football jersey break. We'll be dropping a fresh jersey series with fresh headliners once we knock out that last break in the jerseys. 8 to go in the can't miss. There's 7 boxes left. One of the 7 features the top 10 quarterback of all time, Ben Roethlisberger on the Flash Rep. And one of the other 7 has a Derrick Henry, one of 8 guys with 2,000 rush yards in a season. Led the league in rushing twice already in his career. Finished second this past season. Would have been first had he not missed some time due to injury. 5 to go in this diamond box break. Just showed this off, but this is a double and a single. In a double box break, you can get Jefferson and Calvin Johnson with the NFC North. You can get Montana and Deion Sanders with the NFC West. You can get Mahomes and Adams with the AFC West. So a lot of possibilities in the Big Kahuna Diamond helmets. 5 spots to go in the college break. I know Brady's gone, but there's a lot of great items in this series. 1 in 5 chance to win in the Pro Day College Football Mixer. 8 to go in the Trenches Authentics. This is a pretty cool authentic series. Not quite as cool as the Diamonds, but only $20 cheaper. You can still get Hall of Famers like best corner ever, primetime, the best Cowboy quarterback ever, Roger Staubach, the best autograph ever, Curtis Martin. Sheer look of the autograph, the signature I'm talking about.
With the Jets inscription.
Yes, very nice. O.J. Simpson, one of 8 guys with 2,000 yards in a season, but he did it in 14 games. There's Adams again, Devontae. And we have the #2 overall pick from this past season, Aiden Hutchinson, still in play. A lot of good items in the room. Let's get those orders moving. Let's get this break room grooving. And let's knock out a bunch of boxes. Looking like the diamond is 4 away on the single. And loaded dice is 1 lone spot away, Colin. Let's go.
Grab it.
6 and 12 left on the crates for the loaded dice.
The halfway point in the very end.
Yeah, that's funny, right?
Yeah.
I always find it interesting, what numbers do these guys skip out on? What did we leave behind? What was the unpopular crate number?
Mm-hmm.
So 6 and 12 are leaders in the clubhouse.
But there can only be one.
Yeah, actually 6 was available right off the bat. 1 through 6. The whole series, no one's wanted 6.
It's a great point. I don't know.
No one loves that one.
Usually, like when we get to the end of these series, especially in like the 30 box series, it's really funny when it's like 4, and I'm like, did somebody just call 4? And we're on like box 31.
And then a headliner comes out.
And then there's always something left behind.
That's how it goes usually.
But the very end of the series, you never know there either. So
other breaks that are coming up, we've got the 444 right now. It's not the Wendy's 4 for 4, it's the Ultimate Autographs.
Although that's a great deal.
4. It is a good deal.
Not a sponsor.
No, not a sponsor.
Not yet. Wendy's.
Holler at us, Wendy's. 4 to go in the jerseys, 4 to go in the minis, 4 to go in the diamond single. What does that mean, Colin? That means all of those breaks will definitely break during this program. When we get down to the halfway or less mark, and we're only 34 minutes into the show, that means all those breaks will happen tonight.
Tonight.
So who's going to close up? Loaded Dice. That should be the next break here. We had Matthew McDowney hopping into Loaded Dice. Welcome,
customer.
Matthew, new customer. I was going to say it's Matthew McConaughey, but I guess he doesn't play our break room yet.
Not
Michael
yet,
Irvin
yeah.
plays it, though.
That's right, yeah.
There is a Michael Irvin who orders into Ultimate
We got
Autographs.
Paul McCartney's son. We got Ray Lewis's cousin.
Yeah, we do. Kelly, the only one with 4 straight and 4 losses in NFL history, says Johnny Gax in the Super Bowl. That's right. Only quarterback to play in 4 straight Super Bowls. And he lost them all.
Well,
Poor Jim.
what if there's an alternate universe where he wins them all?
That'd
You know
be
what
crazy,
I mean?
right?
Like,
We should have won 1 if Scott Norwood, and this is the one Johnny likes because he's a Giants fan. He's like, thank you, Scott Norwood. But he should have won at least 1, Colin. The 2 Cowboys Super Bowls that got blown out.
yeah, it wasn't close.
But the Giants one was close. They lost to Washington as well.
Mm-hmm.
The AFC East Bills did not like the NFC East.
Apparently not.
Did them dirty for sure. Devin, I'll take reps of the Lions off your hands if you're authentic, says Dave Hampton. Dave says, if it's Lions, I want it. So, you know what I want, Colin? I want a Loaded Dice break.
No, we're going to get it. Somebody's got to close it.
1 spot to go. Why delay the inevitable? Say that 3 times fast. I know Johnny Gags wants some authentic action. Jumped into the big kahuna.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. So there's value there, says Johnny Gags. There is value.
Absolutely, man.
I got a Lions Sanders for your Mahomes if you're interested, says Devin. Oh my gosh. Is that an authentic Barry Sanders or a rep, Devin?
True.
That's
a good start.
That's a good question. I think it says LOL.
That's not the response I don't think Devin was looking for.
I mean, all due respect, I love Barry Sanders, but I mean, Mahomes is better than a Barry Sanders. Yeah. I think that's a safe assumption.
I think you might need to sweeten the pot on that one a little, my brother.
Maybe a little something
It
to
is
speed up that
authentic,
spot.
though.
Authentic, okay. Well, that's a little more fair.
Closer.
I mean, I would still take Mahomes, but I'm a Chiefs fan. Who's to say a Lions fan doesn't want Barry Sanders? That's not a crazy thing to put out there. I mean, we have what? One of the all-time great running backs and one of the all-time great quarterbacks. One's a Chief fan, one's a Lion fan. Not the craziest thing I've heard. I know Vinny wants that Brady bad. You might get something bigger from him for Brady and Lions. Vinny does like the Lions as well. Speaking of Vinny, the Vin Man got me this awesome housewarming gift for the new place. Lionel Messi towel. No Ronaldo here, Colin. Look at this beautiful Messi towel, man.
That is pretty cool.
This is clean. It's a clean towel. This is probably the coolest towel I've ever seen in my life, honestly.
I like the. I didn't realize he was so tatted over there.
He is tattered. It got shipped from Bulgaria, by the way.
What?
It did actually get shipped from Bulgaria.
How the heck
Actually,
does that happen?
Vinny did confirm it actually got shipped from Bulgaria.
Where are you at, Vinny? I need an explanation.
Vin Man, let us know. It even says Messi on it. Isn't that cool?
That is nice. I
That
bet
is
you're not
very
going to wipe your
nice.
feet with that one.
How do you leave? What do you mean leave? What are you talking about, Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, you can just turn it off. if you're
Yeah,
talking about
Andrew.
us.
Andrew loves us. He's watching, Colin. You can't leave. It's so much fun. Everyone loves this break room.
we're
think-
having fun.
I think Andrew's lost. He might have taken a wrong road somewhere.
Was it really, Vinny?
Purely coincidental, says Vinny. Was supposed to be a Tom Brady
How
towel.
the heck did that happen?
Yeah,
You said
Weird.
goat towel and they sent the wrong one.
yeah. Devin's interested in trading for Mahomes. Let me know if you're interested. I messaged you, didn't get a response yesterday. Okay, Dev? Makes sense? 1 to go and Loaded Dice. Colin, come on.
Oh, yeah, I know. Who wants that closer match?
Let me show off that Urlacher while I still can. Because he may be replaced soon.
Oh, yeah, with a Kurt Warner and a Jim Kelly out there.
We've got ourselves a Flash Authentic. Beautiful Brian Urlacher Authentic. That was Darcy Standish's, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Super clean there on the Darcy hit. Devin's officially a legendary collector status. Congrats,
Bravo,
Dev.
man. Bravo.
Don't let Messi get a hold of it, says Johnny Gags. Johnny Gags, Messi is the best. Dave says Kelly would be nice. Looking for a Kelly. We have in the jerseys.
I think halfway.
4 to go in the jerseys. Wildcat 516. That is our last jersey break before fresh jerseys with fresh headliners.
That's right.
So let's keep it rolling, folks. Let's knock out some breaks. Who's the multi-apples?
Multi-apples.
I offered a Barry Sanders authentic, Calvin Johnson authentic, DeAndre Swift authentic, Swift and Sims minis for this Brady.
Yeah, I remember him offering up a haul. The haul got even bigger.
That guy's a Lion fan. That's not a terrible trade. I mean, that's fairly fair. But, I mean, if it's a Brady, though. If you want a Brady, it's tough to give up for sure. Don't let my dog see it. Yeah, Johnny Gags.
That'd be kind of funny, though.
My dog is not going to see this towel. He'll be staying away from it.
Messi playing or tug of war with the Messi towel.
Not a good idea. I'm going to see Messi tonight, so I'll show him the towel. I'll show him the towel tonight.
Messi. What kind of dog is Messi? I know you sent a picture of him before.
Golden Retriever.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Yeah, the best kind of dog, Colin. I'm biased towards Goldens. Bo Jackson, that's a name we see a lot in the break room. Bo Jackson.
I remember we had a ripped Bo Jackson once. Remember the helmet, the Royals?
Beautiful.
Yeah, that one was sick.
That was beautiful.
Had all sorts of cool bows.
1 spot to go in this loaded dice, guys. Triple box break, 2 reps, 1 authentic. There is 2 crates left. There's a 50% chance the next crate has a Jim Kelly authentic in it, Colin. 50% chance. There's also a 50% chance that there's a Kurt Warner in there. I have not seen Kurt Warner come out yet in this series.
There's a 50% chance it has neither.
Yeah. Yeah, Bo Jackson is great, Andrew. Bo Jackson would be a great hit. We got ourselves 4 to go in the diamonds. Speaking of Lions, this is one of the 2 best Lions you can win. I think it's either Barry Sanders or Calvin Johnson. Depends on if you like running backs or receivers.
Well, look at this helmet, too. It's just beautiful.
It's beautiful. Devin's saying go Andrew Westenfield. So Devin's giving him a shout out.
Hey, thanks, Dev.
Devin's a nice man. He's a nice guy. Dave wants both. Andrew says Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly's out there, sir. 1 spot to go in the dice. Come and get Kelly. This series here, we have Mahomes, Montana, Jefferson, Primetime, Adams, and Calvin Johnson.
Goodness gracious.
To quote Taylor Twellman, what are we doing, Colin? So many insane names. Come and get them in the big Kahuna Diamond helmets. As Stephen Curry would say, we're going night-nights. We're sleeping on this series, Colin. We are absolutely sleeping. Let's wake up. Wake up. Put on a little makeup. Put the shake up.
Oh, please.
Gotta love
please
it.
Don't let him do this.
If they play the breaks, Colin, I won't have to do it.
That's true.
That's what it takes.
Yeah, we could be ripping boxes.
Need that Calvin or Mahomes, says Devin. How about Justin Jefferson, Devin? Would that be all right? Would you be upset if you want a Justin Jefferson Flash Authentic? I know. So he needs Calvin or Mahomes as much as he needs water. He'd be all right with Jefferson. He'd be all right with Montana, primetime. But he needs Mahomes and Calvin. Needs.
If I said yes.
If I said yes.
Can we make it happen?
I can't. It's up to the randomizer. Andrew's saying not not full yet. Fields. He's saying Justin Fields?
I think he's saying it's not Weston Field, it's Weston Feld.
Westenfeld. Okay, Westenfeld. There you go.
It's not Barry Sanders. It's Barry with an A. It's not like a strawberry.
Yeah. So, what is he saying about Barry Sanders? It's not Barry Sanders. It's Barry Sanders. I know it's spelled with an A, but it's pronounced Barry.
It's pronounced Barry.
Barry. Who called him Burry?
Barry.
I didn't call him Burry, that's for sure.
Stephon Marbury.
Stephon, good basketball player.
Great overseas, too.
Yeah?
Could be in the basketball series.
China, baby.
Segue it back.
Let's get this load of dice done, folks. 1 spot to go. Come on now. Don't be shy. Let's knock out this last spot and load of dice.
Where's one of the Swords boys? They've been hot.
They won in this last break.
Mm-hmm.
A little surprised that last spot is hard.
Brady.
Back again, guys, says Brady Morton. What's up, Brady? Hopefully that card is working tonight. Brady had a few issues with this card last night.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, hopefully that's all figured out.
Andrew's listing off big names in our series. Big Ben, he is out there, Andrew.
We
Big
get 'em
Ben
all, Andrew.
Flash replica.
We get them all.
You can get all the big quarterbacks in this break room. That's for sure.
We're sneaking up on the diamond single as well. I think 3 away now.
Ooh, let's go. William Stefanelli, David Rohr making moves. William, by the way, closed out loaded dice.
Not a guy.
So drop me a crate number. We've got ourselves 6 and 12. Don Garrick will get himself one of these box calls. He's always out there calling numbers, Don Garrick. When is baseball coming back? Johnny Gags at some point soon. Andrew wants Joe Montana as well. He bought a house, so my card address was not adding up to the address I was putting. So sad. Haha, gonna look at the breaks. There you go.
That makes sense.
Makes sense, Brady. Brett Cheney wants 6. Thank you, Brett. 6 going off the ticker in the loaded dice.
She's like, what did we leave behind?
Yeah.
Was it a Jim Kelly? Was it Kurt Warner?
Yeah.
Was it neither?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Loaded dice number 2 is next. 9 times for our divisions. We got Brett, Darren, Darcy, Devin, Dave, Don, Matthew, William. 8 different people. And how many start with the letter D? Darren, Darcy, Devin, Dave, Don. That's weird. That's weird.
The D break.
Come on, East or West, not the AFC North, says Devin. Haha. But what if an AFC North item comes out? Then he'll live to regret that, right?
It's true.
Yep. Dodgeball. It's dive, dick, or dive. No, I said that wrong.
Dip.
Dip.
Dodge,
Is it dip?
I think it's dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge.
Okay. There's 2 dodges. Dive, dick, dip, duck, dip, dodge. Why did I say that twice?
I don't know.
I don't know. Thinking of Bears legendary coach Dick Duran.
Dodge, dive, duck, dip. What else are we missing? There's 6, right?
Dick Butkus?
Dick Butkus. Dodge, dip, duck, dive, Dick Butkus, and dodge.
Yeah. Weird. Dave looking to chat with Vinny. Our names are Kamen and Colin, Andrew. You can see it on the top. Kamen up top. Producer Colin right below.
What up, dude? What up?
So, all right, 9 times coming up.
Dodge, dive, dip, duck. I thought there isn't there
Contest
6?
says a dodge, dive, dip,
Duck
duck,
and dodge. It's just 5.
I think it's 5.
Maybe it is the 5 Ds of
5 D's
dodgeball.
of dodgeball. Okay.
Dodge,
We got to rewind the tape and
Duck.
watch it.
dodge.
Got 8 and 9 clicks here.
Shout out Patches O'Houlihan.
Legend. Darcy Standis just won with the NFC North. Darcy's up top there. We have Brett Cheney in the NFC South. We got ourselves Devin Goodman, NFC East. Matthew McDowney, NFC West, which could be Kurt Warner, Matthew. We got Dave Hampton, AFC North. William Stefanelli, AFC South. Don Garrick's got the AFC East. Could be Jim Kelly. 50% chance at Jim Kelly, in fact.
Wow.
And Darren Morgan, AFC West. Triple box break, 2 reps, 1 authentic coming up. Here we go, folks.
Let's do it.
Let's see the fire, baby. Loaded dice. This is the second to last break in the series. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. That's right. And the wrenches come flying at him.
I think in the next 1 and 4 mixer, we need a dodgeball signed by Vince Vaughn.
That'd be nice. Chicago man, Vince Vaughn.
See, we can do it. We can make
do
it
it.
happen.
Ooh, here's a good one. Here's a good hit. We've got, even better.
No.
I'll be honest, as great as this guy was in the pros, more than 10,000 rushing yards, great.
That's pretty
He
good.
was even better in college. We got former Heisman Trophy winning running back.
Ooh.
The Heisman 420
Oh,
inscription.
even better.
The Heisman, Highsman, Ricky Williams on the Texas Longhorn lid. Ricky Williams, an absolute legend. Top 5 all-time in college rushing yards. Top 5 best college running back ever. Then you add in his 10,000 rush yards in the pro. Man was fantastic. He played the longest, I believe, with the Dolphins. I'm going to have to confirm this by game. So I think he might have played 3 seasons with Dolphins and Saints
Let me take a
each.
peek.
Oh, 7 years in
7
Miami.
years,
Because
yeah.
then he had that comeback with Miami. So it is a Dolphin hit. Led the league in rushing, by the way, in 2002 with the Dolphins. Dolphins are the AFC East. That is Don Garrick Jr. with the Ricky Williams Texas helmet.
How about it?
Hey, Don. Okay, Don. Heisman 420, baby.
That's a cool helmet, man.
That's nice.
I like it.
PSA certified on the Ricky Williams.
I knew this inscription existed. It's the first time I've seen it.
Oh,
So
I
like
love
it.
this
Yeah,
one.
the Heisman.
It's very nice. I've seen this on jerseys and college helmets for him. Very clean. By the way, Colin, the reps and loaded dice tonight: Thurman Thomas, Ricky Williams, Trayvon Diggs.
I bet the next one's going to be good.
Yeah, the 3 reps so far have been absolute fire and loaded dice. The authentic Brian Urlacher, and none of these names have been headliners.
Nope.
You cannot say the series is not loaded. I mean, I haven't seen a filler hit tonight, that's for sure. My goodness.
Yes, worthy names all across.
Loaded dice, baby. The top-notch break. Top-notch break for sure. We'll put this Ricky Williams away. I feel weird putting it away, but yes, we'll put it away. Because you can't really read the Heisman 420 on your desk, unfortunately. If you could read it, I would say we would bump Trayvon.
Well,
but
we've also got 2 more boxes here. Who
Yeah, we
knows? Might get dethroned.
Jim Kelly will probably dethrone. Kurt Warner could dethrone. I actually hand you this box before I get boxed in here.
Sounds good.
Are we moving on the next loaded dice, too?
Not yet. We're one away, though, on the Big Kahuna.
Ooh, big kahuna. Here we got loaded dice crate 6 coming up. This is the second rep in this break. Somehow, some way, this one's even better. By the way, this is Ricky Cert. PSA certified. This is even better, Colin. This series is out of pocket, man. This is nuts. This is one of my favorite all-time players. It is a former league MVP, Super Bowl MVP,
Oh, yeah,
Hall of Fame
nice.
quarterback. It is Kurt Warner on the Flash replica.
Nice.
That's the NFC West. New customer, Matthew M. Congrats on your Kurt Warner.
Getting it done.
Man went from the grocery store to the Super Bowl. Hy-Vee's finest, Kurt Warner.
Hy-Vee's finest.
My goodness. I don't know what break is next, Brady. Probably the diamond helmets, but it depends on what fills, Brady.
Yeah, 1 to go in the diamonds. I imagine that's probably next.
Yeah, get your spot if you want to close that out.
Although, if this isn't Jim Kelly.
The last load of dice could fly, right?
Yeah, you would think.
So good hit right there on the Kurt Warner Matthew. And we have 2 of my favorite childhood players right next to each other.
Boy, things are working out for you.
I like this loaded dice. Liking this loaded dice. A lot of my favorite players all time in the dice, baby.
I love Kurt Warner. I love him on the Cardinals, too, because that Super Bowl is one of my favorite of all time.
And he made the Super Bowl with 2 different teams. Especially 2 organizations, especially the Cardinals. Not a winning organization. I know we had Larry Fitzgerald, but my goodness. Who else took the Cardinals to the Super Bowl? I think it's just him.
I think it's just him.
The modern NFL, at least. We got ourselves the authentic portion. 1 and 2 chance at Jim Kelly. Don Garrick is looking to double up here with a Ricky Williams and a Jim Kelly both.
Good luck, sir. And everybody else.
Got an authentic coming out. All right, so this name is not quite as great as Jim Kelly, but the helmet itself is even better. The look of the helmet, at least. I want to clarify the look. We got a Chris Johnson Flash authentic with a
Flash.
2006 yards, 2009 inscription.
Nice.
One of 8 guys with 2,000 rush yards in a season. Chris Johnson Flash authentic. CJ2K, they call him. Fantastic hit. AFC South, William Stefanelli with the Chris Johnson.
Well, then.
Well, then, loaded dice. Yeah, I would say it's pretty good. We had Trayvon Diggs,
Yep.
Thurman Thomas,
Yep.
Brian Urlacher, Ricky Williams, Kurt Warner, and now Chris Johnson. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we know Jim Kelly's in the last one.
That's right. Loaded dice, folks. It is loaded.
And we know he's in there because you and I, Kamen, have seen every single crate.
Yes, we have.
Not seen Jim
And
Kelly.
this only showed 3 of this series. It's going to be gone in 3 shows.
Yep.
We had the 7 p.m. show last night, the 4 p.m. show today, and now tonight's 7. Diamond break is full. Box 8 from Paul Lewis. Thank you, Paul. 8 going off the ticker in the diamonds, good sir.
Common box.
The common box, my favorite number. You know why I like number 8 so much?
What happened?
My favorite first soccer player ever wore number 8. I was 8 at the time. It was the 98 World Cup. Hristo Stoichkov, Bulgarian legend, wore number 8. That's why I originally liked 8 so much.
I literally don't even know where to begin to start spelling that name.
Yeah. Well, I have his mug. So, actually, I'm writing up Matthew for the win. It's actually William that won this one. Let me try again here.
What's his name?
Hristo, Hristo Stoichkov. Stochkov.
Hristo. See, I would have guessed. If I was guessing his name before you told me, I would have guessed Hristo Stoichkov.
Yeah, that's not far off. Like the American pronunciation, that's usually how he gets pronounced.
What is it? Hristo Stoichkov?
Stoichkov.
Stoichkov? I can't even make my mouth do that.
Good luck.
Stoichkov.
Johnny Gag says Kobe number 8. Another reason I like number 8.
True.
Steve Young as well. Big fan of Steve Young. A lot of greats have worn the number 8.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah. Man, fantastic. All right. Big kahuna's coming up. I guess I'll put CJ away. I mean, I love Urlacher and Warner so much. I can't do this to them, Colin. If it's a debate, they're staying up there. So
That's fine with me.
I guess Jim Kelly's coming out, though, very soon. Because
the last placeholder.
The last load of dice crate will feature the last headliner, Jim Kelly.
Yeah, I'll clear you out too, so
Yeah, getting boxed in. Tell you what, the reps in loaded dice tonight have been ridiculous. I mean, they were pretty good last night, but tonight, looks like some of the best reps have been just coming out tonight. So 9 times for our divisions here in the diamond break. So John down to Paul. This is the 1 series, along with the can't miss. The 2 series right now that I'm surprised have not taken off more, Colin. Here we go. 9 clicks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We got John up top in the NFC North. That's John Eric Gillis. And we got John Gagliano, NFC South and East. John's got the NFC West, looking for potentially Montana or Primetime. John Gillis can get Justin Jefferson or Calvin Johnson. We got Brandon Creekmore, AFC South, would just hit. Paul Lewis, AFC East. We got David Rohr, AFC West. Could be Mahomes. Could be Adams. Here we go. 8 of 35 coming up in the diamonds. Good luck, folks. Let's see the fire, baby. Let's see the fire. We know pretty much everything in this series, at least mostly everything, Colin, is headliner worthy. Here's one I haven't seen very much in the break room. We got ourselves beautiful, authentic, too. My goodness. It is Drew Bledsoe, 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback on the retro New England Patriot Authentic. It's box number mojo. Paul Lewis in the AFC East with the Drew Bledsoe. Talk about a guy that, the guy before the guy, but this guy is actually very underappreciated.
I agree.
Bledsoe already took the Patriots to a Super Bowl before Brady came along, losing to Brett Favre and the Packers in Favre's only Super Bowl win. Bledsoe, more than 40,000 pass yards. Statistically, a great player. If he had 1 ring as a starter, he would be in the Hall of Fame. He's like your boy McNabb. Probably on the outside looking in. He's just right there. He's got a Super Bowl technically, but that is as the backup to Brady. If he had 1 as the starter, he'd be in the Hall of Fame for sure. That is an awesome helmet. Congrats, says Nancy. Nice, says Dave. Digging that old logo, says Paul. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man, really cool.
You're very welcome, Paul. Drew Bledsoe with the retro Patriot logo.
I like it.
Very clean. Bledsoe was great, says Nancy. He really was. Another guy who played on multiple teams, the Patriots, the Bills, the Cowboys, and everywhere he went, he was a very good player, Mr. Bledsoe.
You are not wrong.
Winning record as a quarterback, 44,611 passing yards, 251 passing touchdowns. Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah, I think I've said this before, too, in an alternate universe with him. I mean, what if he never gets hurt?
Yeah.
Is he the greatest quarterback of all time?
I mean, I don't know if we'll go that far, but he would have some rings.
He
I mean,
definitely
that
have some
Patriots
rings.
squad, he might win a ring.
I don't
But
know.
what happens to Brady?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You'd probably take, I assume you'd probably take Brady out of the mix.
Yeah.
Maybe, potentially. I don't know. This is all hypothetical,
Right.
But he gets Belichick's system, right?
Yeah.
He gets the Patriots defense. We
Yeah.
know he's good enough.
Yeah.
How many rings does he get? Where does he end up on the all-time list?
He'll at least get a couple, at least make the Hall of Fame. That I feel pretty good saying about Drew Bledsoe.
Fantastic.
So, good hit, Paul Lewis. A filler hit in the Diamonds. This is still not one of the better hits in this series. It's considered a third-tier hit. You get that as a third-tier hit, especially on that retro Patriot logo.
Agreed. I love that.
That's fantastic right there.
One of the best old-school logos.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Let's run it back, folks. Bring the logo back. Bring the break back. Speaking of breaks, we got 2 to go in loaded dice.
That was fast.
Loaded dice. I'm going to go ahead and take this off the ticker. Loaded dice going off the ticker because it's the last crate. We know it's 12, and we know that Mr. Kelly's coming out.
And it's the chase, so, I mean, potentially, get
Actually-
yourself a Jim Kelly and...
We'll go ahead and knock out the chase wheel spin after the break, Colin,
There it is.
because that'll be it. So good stuff, Paul Lewis, on your Bledsoe, sir.
We're also halfway on the Big Katuna double.
Ooh, baby. Still a lot of possibilities. Like I said, Mahomes and Adams, Primetime in Montana, Jefferson and Calvin Johnson could all hit in the same double box break.
With that much opportunity, I just got a weird feeling it's going to happen.
And look at how many boxes we have on there right now, too. It's 1, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 15, 16, 18, 20. There's a lot of boxes on the ticker. You can't say there's 5 boxes on there. I mean, we have more than 10 on there right now.
Nuts.
So it is very, very possible. Very possible that happens. I'll put Drew away.
See it through.
I'll get ready for this loaded dice break, which is going to be, as the title says, loaded.
Who wants it?
Who wants it? I mean, is Darcy in there?
Darcy's in there.
Of course she is.
We got Dave Hampton. All the D's are back.
Okay.
Darcy, Darren, Dave, and Don.
Well, those are the folks from the last break, and they liked what they saw, and none of those were headliners either.
And then we got Brett and Chris as well. So
Okay.
some usual suspects
Yeah,
here.
the usual suspects in that loaded dice.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge.
That's
That is
right.
definitely what it is.
Sounds smart. I'm not going to try to say it again, but it sounds smart. 4 to go in that diamond double. We still got 4 to go in the last jersey break of the current series, and 4 to go in the minis. Who's going to close out these breaks? Who wants a Jim Kelly authentic? I mean, I want to
That's a
see
great
that,
question.
Colin.
Somebody's going to win it.
Someone's got it.
Someone's going to win it.
Bryce Crawford hopping in as well. Got in the diamonds. Thank you, Bryce. Don Garrick, Dave Hampton, Darren Morgan, Darcy Standish, Chris Dominguez, Brett Cheney, Paul Lewis, Keith Zientara, Brendan Creekmore, William Stefanelli, David Rohr. These are all the people that have hopped in within the last 18 minutes, Colin. A lot of orders coming in. A lot of orders coming in.
It's the way we like it here.
Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling, folks. Make this a busy, busy night in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. I would like to get these diamonds moving. I believe we're down to 25 diamonds now. We've been in here enough where we've seen diamond series go in a day. With the Mahomes, the Montana, Jefferson, Johnson, there's so many big names. That series could fill up like crazy tonight.
Could go wild.
Could go wild for sure.
Potential is there.
Otherwise, I think another series that we definitely got to knock out is the jerseys. As soon as we knock out those jerseys, fresh series with fresh names, fresh headliners, fresh fire coming into the break room.
Fresh fire.
It comes in order. I'm guessing it's loaded dice.
It is. Bobby.
Bobby G. Bobby Galvin.
Closer magic time.
Bobby is the best U9 soccer coach in the world. The best.
I remember him explaining some of the rules.
It was crazy. If
Boy,
your
soccer's
team is up
complex.
like 4-0, you can't have kids who are playing forward across the midfield line. The other team gets a direct free kick. It's Messi. It's Lionel
I
Messi,
was
get
about to
it?
say, it is Lionel Messi.
It's Messi, baby! The GOAT! Leo Messi!
He's all right.
Shout out to Vinny Battani on
Playoff
this
time.
housewarming gift with the Messi towel.
Good luck to the boys, Bobby.
Hope you get it, man. Hope you get it. Bobby, are you like Mike Ditka and kicking and screaming? Is that you, Bobby? Be honest.
Or you Will Ferrell and kicking and screaming.
Yeah, which one are you, Bobby?
If you had to pick
Yeah,
one.
what's your coaching style? You know, I'm a weird guy in that I would be very nice. I wouldn't yell at kids, but I also would be like tough in the sense of like, look, you did not play great today. And someone will cry. I'll be like, sorry, it's the truth.
Look, man.
I wouldn't be like yelling in your face, but I'd be very honest and upfront. So,
This is not the sport for you, Timmy.
yeah, Timmy, go drink your juice box somewhere else, Timmy.
Eat your orange slices and get out of my face.
Capri Sun was my favorite snack as a kid. We had those in soccer and baseball as well. Did you ever play like Little League sports and you were in charge of snacks? It was like a rotating parent.
Yeah, actually, now that you say that.
Yeah. And anytime we had Capri Sun, I'd be like, oh my God, yes, Capri Sun.
Capri Sun.
Fill me up. And there was Capri Sun at my girlfriend's cousin's kid's party, who was a soccer fan, wore his Messi jersey, and I went to the party, and it was the best birthday party I've attended in years. It was like, give me Capri Sun and soccer over beers and kegs, man.
Wow.
That's how I roll.
There we go. Now you know.
Bring the snacks.
Capri Sun, the way to Kamen's heart.
That's right. Danny O'Shea getting the best out of nothing. There you go. Hey. Oh, I thought we had loaded dice, but it's Michael Frank hopping in to the minis, which is now 3 away.
Good odds on the minis. I don't blame him on that front.
11 mini helmets left. We got 3 headliners left. All in the room, all on the ticker. And we have a mini backup build, too. We close out the minis, drop a fresh mini helmet series. That's good. I'm a little surprised the basketballs aren't
I was
moving
just
solid.
about to say, the basketballs are literally, if you count the other 2 in the listing, 6 and 12. And when we're not pulling headliners, we're pulling Penny Hardaway and Dikembe Mutombo.
Oof.
I mean,
It's
Steve
filler hits.
Francis.
It's
Yeah.
filler hits. Not bad. Not bad. I've been pulling mostly headliners. I did 3 breaks in that series and all 3 headliners on Friday.
We did a decent amount on Saturday, not a single headliner.
What makes sense?
But all heat.
All heat.
Current players, Zach LaVine, Brandon Ingram we pulled too.
I'm so like up and down on Zach LaVine. Like he's got a lot of talent, but he's so up and down as a player. The Bulls, like he's kind of like Kirk Cousins. Like he's pretty good, but he got overpaid.
I feel like the ultimate Kirk Cousins NBA player is like Russell Westbrook.
Oh,
like he puts up all the numbers, but he never wins. Can't win the big one. You'll never win the big one.
I'm gonna put this out there. Kirk Cousins is better. Look, Russell Westbrook
Kirk
is
Cousins
not
is
efficient.
better
Kirk
than Russell Westbrook in his prime?
Westbrook.
Or now?
Well, now for sure. In the prime, I don't know. But I can't say. I think Westbrook is the most overrated athlete in the history of sports.
He averaged a triple-double.
With like
That's insane.
With like 6 turnovers and 41% shooting.
That's why he'll never win.
Yeah.
But he is a hooper. That man is a certified hooper.
Talk about overrated. Russell Westbrook, as I call him in
Oh,
college.
jeez.
Literally the one player in the NBA that I cannot stand. Russell Westbrook.
I need to hear from the people on this. Kirk Cousins better than Russell Westbrook at his given sports. Hard disagree over here.
Give me Captain Kirk.
Russell
baby.
Westbrook is a Hall of Famer, first and foremost. Kirk Cousins,
so
is he going to the Hall of Fame?
I mean, look, in his prime, you're probably right. Westbrook in his prime better than Cousins in his prime. But I personally would not put Westbrook in the Hall of Fame. But the NBA Hall of Fame is not that hard to get into. If Ben Wallace is in the Hall of Fame, I guess I can get why Russell Westbrook would be the
Slow down on my man Ben Wallace for a second. we are hard disagreeing right now. You know what? We're beefing.
Let's free throw Ben Wallace.
That man played some defense, brother. Defense.
You go, girl. I don't like John Morant. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. John Morant is all sorts of mess. Even before this latest one came up, John Morant to me has such a... Now, look, I don't like John Morant, the personality, the player. Fantastic.
Oh, he's crazy. He's crazy.
For the record, I love LeBron James, you go, girl. But John Morant, his Instagram posts, even before guns and whatever, that's a man that's a little too inflated himself. Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm a Warrior fan, but they asked him who scares you in the West. He said nobody. I'm like, bro, let's even make a Western Conference championship before nobody scares you.
Relax.
John Morant.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jalen Rose, I don't know if you saw him talking about it, but had a pretty good point where he was kind of the same way when he was young, and it's like you think you need to be hard and put on this big act, and it's like, bro, you made it. Like, now it's time to uplift. It's time to inspire. Stop with all that fake, tough guy stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
As you go, girl, saying the LeBron thing, I'm a little confused though. I don't remember him being a fake tough guy, but
no, LeBron,
I feel like he's always been pretty straight.
LeBron is awesome. Once in a while he'll whine a little bit, but LeBron is a tough dude.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's a tough dude.
I don't remember him ever carrying a gun anywhere.
Yeah,
getting in trouble with the law.
LeBron never gets in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
He's been in the spotlight for so long.
Yeah, agreed. It's a little bit different.
Let's see, another order coming in.
Diamond double.
Diamond double closed out?
Not quite. 3 to go.
Oh, 3 to go on the diamond double. So diamond double is closing in.
Okay, I see what you mean, Clay. That makes a little more sense. I thought you meant off the court. I'm like, I don't remember him ever doing anything that crazy.
Oh, yeah. Benny doesn't like Kyrie. I don't like Kyrie as well.
He is also a hooper, though. That dude is really good.
He's a phenomenal basketball player.
Off the court stuff, a little questionable, but...
But, I mean, his team... I feel like Kyrie doesn't make his teammates better, though. That's the thing I struggle, which is weird to say because he's so good.
Mm-hmm.
But the Mavericks in close games with Kyrie and Luka, not looking good very early.
Yeah.
Very early. They got to get used to each other, but early returns in Dallas, not looking great.
I guess I was just thinking about that statement because he definitely made LeBron better in Cleveland. So maybe it's kind of over time.
I think he knew his place there more, though. He was a younger player. He knew LeBron was the better player. Now, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he tries to be the star player too much.
He's the number two guy.
Yeah, you're the number 2 guy. He's a great number 2 guy if he accepts that role. I agree with that.
Yeah. No defense cancer in the locker room, says Vinny. That's actually fair takes. Anybody who participates in load management has lost all my respect.
That's pretty much.
That's fair. I don't like
pretty much everyone.
I'll say this though: LeBron's actually been banged up this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. I mean, his injury is legit. He hasn't participated in load management. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, not a fan of those guys.
They're the
load
poster
management.
boys of it. Yeah,
poster boys of it.
But I think everybody kind of does it a little bit these days.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, to be honest.
I agree.
So Michael Jordan, we've had in the break room before. It's been a while. Actually, we had a Michael Jordan slab that was unsigned. Michael Jordan autograph is worth a lot. The price point on that series, $57 a spot. If MJ was in there, it might be like $80 a spot.
Yeah, at least.
maybe 90.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would not be $57 buying if MJ was in there, Dave.
But if you're sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we have had MJ before. We'll have him again at some point, but that's not one that we have a lot. It's Michael Jordan, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Messi, a Jordan, and a Brady. Those guys that's the autograph.
They're in a league of their own.
Cream of the crop.
But I mean, we still do have one of the greatest shooting guards of all time.
D-Wade.
That's right.
That's why I don't play basketball fantasy. Fawn says, yeah, that's got to be stressful for you, Colin.
Yeah, I'm out now, so I lost. But it is.
I was stressing about the Bucks Sixers game I just went to. Is Giannis going to play? Or Embiid and Harden going to play? Thankfully, all of them played.
That's fun.
A relief. It was a relief.
Well, it's funny because I went to a regular season game when I was living in Indianapolis, the Pacers and the Warriors, and Thompson and Curry both sat out load management. God. Then I went to a preseason game in San Francisco. Clay played, Steph played, they were playing the Lakers, LeBron played, AD played. I'm like, this is preseason and these guys are out here. Regular season, I can't see them, but preseason, they're out there.
God. Let's play some basketball, baby. Get out there on the court. Let's break some boxes. We are one spot away on loaded dice. This
Yeah,
is
this
a
is weird.
triple box break. There is 2 reps, 1 authentic. We have a Jim Kelly Lunar Authentic is the last authentic headliner. Will be in the last crate. We've done 2 loaded dice crates so far. We had Brian Urlacher Authentic. Reps in his break were Thurman Thomas and Trayvon Diggs. The last break had Kurt Warner rep. We had the Chris Johnson Flash Authentic. And what was the other rep?
The Ricky Williams College.
Ricky Williams, Texas. Heisman 420. HIGHSMAN, the Heisman inscription. So this series is loaded. All 6 boxes have been great. 1 crate left. Come and get it. Come and get that Jim Kelly. 1 in 8 chance at Jim Kelly, and you get added to the Chase Wheel Spin as well.
I'm shocked.
So
Somebody hasn't grabbed it.
Let's get this loaded dice spot knocked off, folks. 2 to go in the minis. Down to 11 boxes left, Colin. 3 headliners left. Marshall Faulk, Josh Jacobs, Deebo Samuel in the minis. That break is coming up. And then our diamond double. We are right on the goal line here. 3 spots to go.
2 spots now.
2 spots to go now. 25 boxes left. We have Justin Jefferson, Joe Montana, Calvin Johnson, Deion Sanders, Patrick Mahomes, Devontae Adams still out there. Then if we count these guys as headliners, O.J. Simpson, DK Metcalf, Brian Dawkins, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 10 and 25 chance at a headliner. That is 40% chance at a headliner.
100% chance at some heat.
Almost 1 in 2 chance at a headliner. And like you said, 100% chance at heat. Drew Bledsoe was just a filler hit. So I don't know. Let's get that loaded dice knocked out. Let's get the diamonds knocked out. Those are the best breaks in the room. Aaron King jumped into diamonds. Thank you, Aaron. Erica hopping into minis. 1 to go in the minis.
Actually, the reps.
Oh, the reps. Okay. Fonz, by the way, wants to get into a hockey league. Okay, Fonz.
I was in a fantasy hockey league once. I am 1 for 1 as far as championships. I won, yeah.
I did fantasy NASCAR 1 year.
I've done it a couple years. It's fun.
Yeah, I know you like NASCAR. It was a lot of fun.
How was your setup? Do you remember?
I'll be honest with you. I was in college. It was in like my sophomore year, 2012. It was like
because ours it
11
wasn't
years ago. You
didn't draft. You could pick certain drivers. You had to pick 10 drivers every
That's
week.
what it was, yeah.
Yeah, but you couldn't play them more than 3 times a year.
Something like that. Yeah. I think it was through Yahoo.
Yeah, I don't remember what mine was through.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
But 1 year of fantasy NASCAR. It was interesting. Very interesting.
There is Fontez.
Fontez, I'll be honest with you, man. There's probably fantasy everything.
There's fantasy. I used to play fantasy The Bachelor.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I know that. There's probably a fantasy for Bobby G's U9 soccer league.
Oh, yeah. Let's get in that for the playoffs. Let's do a playoff league.
Insider week. Bobby G, let us know the inside information.
Yeah, who do I need to draft?
Who's scoring the most goals at U9 soccer?
Fantasy soccer would be interesting.
I do say fantasy soccer. I do fantasy EPL. I'm in a league this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you draft goalies? Do you get...
So you draft a team, and you have X amount of substitutions you can make each week. Mm-hmm. So you draft your original team. You can swap guys out, but it's 2 or 3 a week, something like that. And you have a captain. So Erling Haaland's my captain every week. I don't want to change it. He gets the most points in EPL, right? So every week he's my captain. Harry Kane's my vice captain.
Vice
So you
captain.
get
That's
double
cool.
points for your captain, I think,
Okay,
and
that's what I was gonna ask,
1.5 for your vice, something like that.
And then, do you just get points on goals, assists?
Yeah.
But so is it just scoring?
No, I think you get for every 90 minutes played, it's 1 point. If you play the full game, something like that.
Interesting.
I think you get points for crosses. Goalies get points for shutouts.
That makes sense.
So I don't know all the scoring, but I am in fantasy EPL.
Yay, Corey Craig closing out the loaded dice.
Let's get loaded.
Hold up.
Loaded dice.
There we go. Pause. You go, girl. Just went, yeah. Let's do it.
Bobby saying for fantasy baseball, you prefer weekly lineup blocks or daily switches? Bobby, I do fantasy baseball actually, Colin. This was the first year I didn't do it this past year. But We do daily lineups, and it's frustrating. It's so hard. It's such a long season.
It is so much better than lineup locks weekly, in my
lineup
opinion.
locks, like, so many guys can get hurt. What do you do?
Exactly, yeah. If your guy gets hurt on Monday, you're done.
Yeah.
It's over. Or, like, you get suspended or whatever.
My fantasy baseball league, it's loaded for pitching, though. Pitchers get extra points. So it's all about getting pitchers. It's like a half-keeper league. You keep, like, 3 or 4 guys. Justin Verlander was big for me for many years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He was big time.
Sometimes it's hard to, like, score, I guess. Do things in fantasy baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, well. What's not hard?
Yeah, guy loses a double start from a rainout, hurts the most in weekly. Yeah, that sounds tough. Craigorific says, closer magic, please. Been so cold on helmets. All right, Craig, we'll see, man. We got Brett, Chris, Darcy, Darren, Dave, Don, Bobby, and Corey Craig. 9 times for our divisions in the last loaded dice break.
I bet someone's getting a Jim Kelly.
I am 100% sure, Colin. I don't think this was ever available as a personal anyway. We've been here for all 12 crates, you and I. There's a 100% chance at Jim Kelly. It'll be the 7th spot after 9 clicks. 7, 8, and 9. It's Bobby G.
Bobby G.
Bobby G. You've got the AFC East, Bobby. So that Jim Kelly should be coming your way. But that'll be the 3rd one. We saved the best for last. So we'll do the 2 reps first. And then we'll be 100% sure, but I'm about 99.999% sure Jim Kelly's there. Unless he somehow escaped. If he got out of the box somehow, I don't know.
There was a last-second change in the series where nobody told us.
Very unlikely. AFC East is Bobby Galvin. Bobby G.
Bobby G.
Makes me think of Big Bobby Jenks, former White Sox closer.
Yeah, the World Series champion.
Yeah, man, he was good.
He was good.
Here we go. 2 reps first, and we end with the authentic, which should be the Jim Kelly Lunar. Gotta say, the reps today have been outrageous in loaded dice.
Why stop now?
Why stop now, right? I messaged Darcy if we're going to trade 15 minutes ago when I got the Kelly LOL. Called this shot. Man called this shot. You know, it wouldn't be a high-end break without this man winning. That would be Dave Hampton with actually the worst rep so far today, but it's pretty nice. We got ourselves pick at the stick inscription, salute the service, one of the better linebackers of the 2000s, Navarro Bowman.
Ooh.
Pick at the stick.
That's
Congrats.
nice.
What is it? Candlestick is the field. It gets a pick at the stick. That's what it's referring to, an interception, I'm guessing.
I think so, yeah.
I think so. Navarro Bowman, nice hit, Dave Hampton.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, Dave says nice. Very nice indeed, sir. I mean, he's rolling in this series, Dave Hampton. Got Mahomes last night, Bowman today. Guy is just cooking right now.
Cooking, that's a good word for it.
Let the man cook. Ross might not be cooking, but Dave is cooking.
He's in the kitchen, baby.
He's in the kitchen. He's prepping right now. Prepping for some more.
Prepping.
A good hit there, Navarro Bowman.
Real quick, too. 1 to go in the minis, 1 to go in the double diamonds. Whoever wants to get those last spots.
And that is 4 boxes coming up. Both of those are double box breaks. You keep your same divisions for both. And you could double up. By the way, we talked a lot about the diamond double ups. Mahomes and Adams, Montana in primetime, Calvin and Jay Jettas. How about Marshall Faulk and Deebo Samuel in a mini helmet double box break in the NFC West?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. I think it was a pick against the Falcons that sealed the win, says Chris Dominguez. Okay. There you go. Maybe that's what he's referring to.
Pick at the stick. I wonder if we just type it in.
Yeah. Comes up on Google, right?
Navarro Bowman's pick 6 at the stick.
A last game played at the Candlestick, says the off-brand Aquaman.
Ah.
Wow.
Was it a walk-off pick 6?
Man, that's cool.
I mean, it's in the same. It's number 9 in the San Francisco 49ers Museum for moments in 49ers history.
Wow. Well, that's a cool inscription then.
Yeah.
Congrats, Dave Hampton. Yes, it was, says Dave. Okay. Well, that's one of the coolest inscriptions you can get then, right?
Interesting, yeah. So, just real quick, I know we're about to do this, but it's interesting, yeah. So, apparently, Navarro Bowman, they tried an onside kick.
Okay.
And he missed it. He was right there, and he missed the onside kick.
Okay.
And then he got a second chance while they were on defense. They threw a pass.
Oh, my God.
And he got a pick six to win the game.
That's incredible.
Crazy.
That's incredible.
That's awesome.
I'm going to use Vinny's towel here for this one. Thank you, Vinny. The non-messy side of the towel.
The non-messy side.
Non-messy side.
You're making it messy now, though.
16 and 17 on the Diamonds. Oh, my gosh, Colin. How good are these reps in this series? This is, I mean, it's getting out of hand, quite frankly. Here's one that you'll like.
Okay.
4th in the league in receiving yards.
Oh, yeah.
Tied for 3rd receiving touchdowns.
Say less.
AB11, Pro Bowler, A.J. Brown.
No,
Brett Cheney, NFC East. Congrats on your A.J. Brown replica.
She did all right in this series as well.
Not bad. What else did you win?
I got to go back to yesterday.
Yeah, definitely won a lot. JSA certified on the AB11, A.J. Brown.
She run a Tyreek Hill rep, a Lawrence Taylor authentic, and a Chris Godwin flash rep.
Ooh, baby,
and
not
now
bad.
A.J. Brown. Yeah.
Not bad. Mike Rodriguez, an Eagle fan with the heart emoji here.
Yeah, Mike knows.
I heart you, A.J. Brown, says Mike.
I heart him. I heart him too.
I heart him too. He's great. Fantastic player. Not even an Eagle fan, and I heart him.
Hard not to like.
Yeah, man. Fantastic.
He's going to be good for a long time, I hope.
Yeah, he will. Him, Jalen Hurts, and Devontae Smith.
What a trio.
Pretty good trio for sure. Come on, NFC North. Give me that Calvin, says Devin in the double box break.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure this is Jim Kelly, but...
Yeah, this will be Jim Kelly here. Bad boy away, A.J. Brown.
Minis are closed too. We can get 2 numbers for that.
All right, so we'll do 16 and 17 of the Diamonds, and drop me 2 numbers in the Minis. Authentic portion of loaded dice. It's time for some Kelly. Time for some Jim Kelly. 4 times in a row. Took his team to the Super Bowl. Hall of Fame quarterback. The man took down cancer. It's Kelly Strong. It is, in fact, Jim Kelly on the Lunar Authentic. Look at this bad boy. Very nice. Let's see this inscription. I can't even read this, to be honest. What does this say? You know what this is? What that says?
Oh, no.
Could it be Macho Man? I don't know.
The Macho Man, Jim Kelly.
The Macho Man? That's nice right there. Chris Dominguez saying maybe Jim Kelly got traded to the NFC North. Looks like an AFC South get to me, says Corey.
Interesting.
It's Bobby Galvin, Bobby G. It is going to be Jim Kelly. Machine Gun. Thank you, Bob.
There's Bob.
Machine Gun, says Matt as well. Probably the 2 guys, to me, that are the most knowledgeable when it comes to memorabilia. Bob and Matt. They know pretty much everything.
They're going to be in the same room soon.
Yeah, at the Hall of Fame.
That's a lot of knowledge. And Vinny Battani. That's a lot of knowledge.
That's a lot of knowledge right there. I mean, you and I study up. I know we're pretty new in this memorabilia game within the last couple years. For you, the last year. Matt and Bob have been at this for years.
They know.
They know everything.
They know.
Congrats, says Darcy. Peter Malecki knows as well. He's a Bills fan. The Machine Gun, Jim Kelly.
Machine Gun Jim Kelly. If it was Macho Man, that'd be kind of funny. It's actually signed by Randy Savage. That's crazy.
Macho Man.
Macho Man.
I don't know why the M made me think of Macho. I guess it's like M-A-C-H. I can read that much, right?
Oh, Brian.
Jim Kelly, 5-time Pro Bowler. Led the league in passing touchdowns in 91. Fantastic quarterback. Jim Kelly, great hit there. Bobby G. Darcy likes it.
I think 17 is gone, Paul, so I think 16 and 18 is what we're going to do. I think we did 17 in the early show.
Yeah, 17 is not even on the ticker, actually. So let's do 16 and 18, Colin, in the Diamonds. Not Mahomes, Montana and Manning. See, Jim Kelly's going next to Colin. Put this away. Kelly will go next to Colin, and then we'll see what we got in the Diamonds. There was a 1930s mobster named Machine Gun Kelly. Isn't that a song or something? Big kahuna coming up. We got Ronnie, Jordan, Devin, Bryce, Bobby, Aaron, Bryce, and Paul Lewis. Double the boxes, double the fun in the diamonds here. All right, 9 times. Good luck, folks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 clicks. Bryce Crawford. Oh, Bryce could get that Calvin and that Jefferson in the NFC North. Devin Goodman's got the NFC South. Jordan Troutman, NFC East. Paul Lewis, NFC West. Could be Montana and Prime Time. Aaron King, AFC North. We got Bryce Crawford, AFC South. Bobby G, AFC East. Ronnie Insalaco. How about Mahomes and Devontae Adams?
Sheesh.
That'd be nuts.
That wouldn't be bad.
Come on, Kamen need a win here, says Devin. All right, Dev, it's up to the randomizer, not me. Randomizer decides.
Randomizer rules all.
Machine Gun Kelly's a rapper, says Valerie. Thank you, Valerie. Dave saying calling it NFC North, okay?
He's calling it.
Calling a shot. He's Babe Ruth in this bad boy.
I like it.
16 coming up. 16 of 35 is Montana in the Montana box. That'd be weird.
Who
That'd
says
be
no?
cool.
Who says no?
Jordan hopes so. Actually, Paul hopes so in the NFC West. Here we go. Looking for Mahomes, Montana, Calvin Johnson, Justin Jefferson. We have Devontae Adams. And we have a lot of big names still out there in the Diamond Helmet series.
No joke. Hidden Brady. I doubt it, but hey.
Oh, you'll like this one, Colin.
Oh, it's an eagle.
You'll like this
gotta
a
be.
lot. Yeah, actually, you'll like this more than anything. It's your favorite player of all time, Donovan McNabb.
Back-to-back days with Donovan. Let's go.
Back-to-back McNabb days. 6-time Pro Bowl quarterback. Beckett certified. Played in 4 straight NFC Championship games. One of the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the 2000s. His mom had those great soup commercials as well. Definitely a guy who was very good at not having interceptions. Touchdown to pick ratio among the best ever. That's the NFC East. And that is Jordan Troutman. Let's go, Jordan. A nice hit on Donovan McNabb.
Love Donovan. Favorite player of all time, as many of you know.
Yeah.
But also, like, I don't know, Donovan didn't have the greatest wide receiving core either. I mean, he had Terrell Owens that one year.
Yeah.
But other than that, Todd Pinkston, Freddie Mitchell. Like,
terrible.
Yeah, not great
His
receivers.
numbers
James Thrash.
could have been better. If you could have had a better career if you had better receivers.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
But even then, four NFC Championship games for him.
That's
Crazy.
rock solid.
That is rock solid. A lot of that has to do with Big Red, of course. Well, Big Green back then, but...
Did they actually call him Big Green?
No, they
Okay, I didn't think so.
No.
So I think they just call him Big Red in Kansas City.
Just Coach Andy.
We're talking about Andy Reid, of course.
Yeah,
so,
well,
a lot of McNabb in the breaks last couple days.
Ah, darn, I hate that.
Yeah, Beckett
Shoot.
certified. I love this silver ink, by the way, on the black helmet with the white eagle. That looks clean right there. Donovan McNabb.
Congrats, Jordan. Very cool, man.
Yeah, Mr. Troutman. So we have a double box break coming up. We got one more. Jordan hoping to double up. Bryce has a couple headliners in the NFC North. Paul Lewis, a couple headliners in the NFC West. And Ronnie Insalaco, who wins a lot in this break room, a couple headliners in the AFC West.
Yeah.
Including the best one left, probably, Patrick Mahomes.
Now, Devin's not too far off. I mean, like, DJ Moore, Luke Kuechly easily could be unlisted guys in this series.
Yeah. Deion Sanders, Falcons.
That would be surprising, but you never know.
Camaro, Olave. Yeah, I don't think a Sanders Falcons is coming out because we don't have the same player in the same series.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, Dev. That one
Generally
is not
speaking.
coming out. Here we go. 18 of 35 in the Big Kahuna Diamond Helmet Series.
Go.
Fire Series. So many big names left, headliners and non-headliners alike. Gosh. Honestly, Colin, this right here is either the second or the third best hit in the entire series. This is how good this helmet is, how great this player is, and this bad boy looks way better than the picture. It is Calvin Johnson
Oh,
on the
man.
line authentic. Megatron, that's right. That is Bryce Crawford. Megatron with the visor. Look at this bad boy. We've got the blue. We've got the silver. This is insane. Single season receiving yards mark. Calvin Johnson. That is hands down hit of the show so far. Bryce Crawford with the Megatron.
That thing is sweet, man. Wow. Wow.
Wow. That's fantastic, Colin.
Megatron, Calvin Johnson was just one-of-a-kind player, man. I mean, you could put 3 defenders on him, and it doesn't matter. Just throw it down there. He's going to grab it.
Yeah. Man, congrats, you go, girl, says to Bryce. That thing is beautiful. Heck of a player, class act. Bryce, what's your team? Really want that Megatron, says Devin. This is one that my gut feeling says, Colin, he's not trading this.
Probably not.
This is one you don't want to trade. It's so nice. It's so clean. Such a great player. Such a great helmet. Very nice right there on the Megatron.
You know, it's
awesome, says Bryce. Absolutely.
It's funny looking at Bob.
Oh my God.
I just caught a glance when I was trying to speak.
Megatron with an E, not Magatron. We don't talk politics in this break room, but Bob.
That was funny.
That's a great comment right there.
Jeez.
Dave says, I'll trade a Breeze, though. Woo! Okay. Wow. That might be a trade. Wow, I don't know.
That'd be something, man.
Oh, Breeze for Megatron? Wow, what kind of Breeze is it? We had a Flash Breeze come out recently. Now, the Chrome Speed Flex, I think Carson won that one.
I think that's right.
So I don't think it's that one.
That one was crazy.
Wow, Bryce, though. Congrats on your Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, my man B-Crawl.
Megatron. Still has that record, Colin. Single season receiving yards mark. These guys still played 17 games, and no one can top this man.
1,964.
Should have given him 36 more.
Come on.
36 more.
36
Get to 2,000.
I was going to say, looking at his stats, it was such a short career, but it was so dominant. It looks a lot like looking at Barry Sanders' stats, where it's just like 1,000 yards almost every single year.
How many seasons did he play?
He played, I think, 9.
Because Barry played 10. He needs one more.
Yeah, 9. But still, pretty close. Every single year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pro Bowls his last 6 years.
Yeah.
3 All-Pros sandwiched in there.
I mean, and this guy would have been top 5 all time in all the stats, if not top 3, if he doesn't retire early.
It's unbelievable. And he wasn't playing on the best team in the world by any means.
Yeah, and I told you, by the way, Devin, no way Bryce is giving that one away. He says, sorry, guys. I've been looking for a Megatron for my PC.
Dude, you got one pretty big here,
well,
man.
Not only you got, like, Megatron, you got a visor. And yes, Vinny, I believe it's a painted helmet as well. This is clean on Calvin Johnson.
Dude, that is so cool, man.
And that's the hit of the show, no question.
I think so.
And this will be the hit of the show. If Mahomes comes out, we can debate. Unless it's Mahomes, this is the hit of the show.
I think so.
Yeah. This will be on the desk regardless. It'll be the hit video tonight. Just a matter of what else we might have.
Sorry, Kurt.
Yeah. Kurt Warner. I'll let this marinate, though, until the next break, and then I'll put it next to you, Colin. And actually, if you don't mind, I'll hand you some boxes here, because I'm starting to get boxed in.
Yeah, we still need mini numbers.
Yeah, mini break is next. I almost forgot. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I almost forgot on the minis. So we got James Vander East. Where's Valerie in this break? Come on now, Val. Husband versus wife. Where's Val when we need her?
Our classic matchup.
We got Tara Anderson, Jason Nawahini, Man of the Minis, Zachary Erickson, Michael Frank, Erica Misko, Michael Lemke, and Mike Schenk. My goodness, we have 2 Michaels and a Mike in this break. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Nice looking helmet, says Justin Frazee. Yes, sir.
Just move for a second.
Yep, you're good. 2 numbers needed on the minis, guys. I'll give you until Colin clears out these boxes on calling those. You want to get the McNabb nicely organized too, Colin. I know. Want to make sure he's in tip-top shape for you, Mr. Donovan. Can't mess with Donovan McNabb, that's for sure. $22 and $32 for the minis, says Mike. Thank you, Mike. Emmett Smith and Jim Brown. Valerie's saying it's hubby's turn. I mean, it's got to get a chance at some point, Val, right? Val's had all the fun. She's spending all the family money. They've got a dual account that they can both play in the breaks. And Tony's like, I've had enough of this, Val. You keep using the account. Let me have a chance. And Valerie, of course, is super nice and classy. She's like, all right, you can have a shot. She's not selfish, man. She's not selfish. She's a team player.
I like that.
I need a wife like that, says Mike. Well, Valerie's taking Mike, but think about how cool that is, though. Honestly, Colin, you guys know this very well. A lot of times, the wife puts the man on timeout. They can't play the breaks. They spend too much money, or there's too many helmets in the house. There's not enough room for all of them. Valerie says, forget that. Play as much as you want, Tony. I'm going to play and beat you.
He sure does.
He is a lucky man, Tony is. Lucky, lucky man. All right, 22 and 32 coming up. We'll get you guys randomized 9 times in the mini helmets. Let's run these diamonds back, folks. Let's run them back. So 9 times coming up here for our double mini box break. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We got Mike up top. You've got the NFC North. We got Tara, NFC South. Erica, NFC East. Michael Lemke, you've got the NFC West with Marshall Falk and Debo Samuel out there. We got Zachary Erickson, AFC North. Jason Nawahini, AFC South. Michael Frank, AFC East. And we got James Vander East to get himself Josh Jacobs. James Vander East, by the way, goes by Tony on Facebook, Colin. Here's a Broncos and a Raiders fan. Could get Jacobs here for the Raider fan. Got that right, says Valerie. Half our walk-in closet is helmets and jerseys. I love it. That's a great closet right there, Val. Fantastic closet. All right, 22 and 32 on the way. Good luck, folks. See the fire here. 11 minis left, 3 headliners left. Let's see if we got headliners here. Oh my goodness. How about this? Speaking of the Vander Easts, we got James Vander East. Tony, get that Jacobs, says Mike. Here he is. Josh Jacobs, Chrome Mini. Led the league in rushing this past season. Such a clean hit right there on the Raiders. That's the AFC West. And that is Mr. Vander East. Let's go, James. Fantastic hit on the Josh Jacobs. Okay. 1 spot in that break. This Jacobs Mini obviously worth a lot more than $47. Barry Sanders is the best name in the series. This is the best looking Mini in the series, hands down. It's super clean. You can see our break room as well in the Mini. Very nice right there. Tony / James Vander East. Man, oh man, oh man. That was box 22. Barry Sanders was box 24. Right next to each other, the 2 biggest headliners in this mini helmet series. Man, that's clean. I'm going to put this here. It's so nice. I want to show this off later in the show because it is such a clean mini and does not take up that much room. Look what we had, Colin. It was James / Tony with the Josh Jacobs.
God, that thing is, I just saw myself in it.
And he's a Raiders fan.
I know,
There's
that's
me.
perfect.
I see myself as well. There's our break room.
Yeah.
Hi,
If anybody
break
was
room.
wondering what it looks like,
Yeah,
it looks like that.
looks like that. Barry is gone. Yes, sir. We did pull Barry Sanders. Where'd you put that mini? Oh,
Right
yeah.
there in front.
Perfect. It's nice, man. It's very nice. Here's one that Bob Boulay will like.
Okay.
This is, I think according to Bob, the best offensive lineman of all time.
Ooh.
We got Anthony Munoz on the Bengal lid. That's the AFC North. Man in the minis, Zachary Erickson. Congrats on your Anthony Munoz mini. Hey, Zachary. It's a pretty nice double box break. Get a headliner Chrome Mini, and then, according to the Encyclopedia, Bob Boulay, the best offensive lineman of all time.
I mean, that holds some value. Bob's saying it.
I think that's what Bob said. That's what he said in this room before. 11-time Pro Bowler, 9-time first-team All-Pro. Pro Football Hall of Famer, obviously. NFL Man of the Year in 1991. NFL 1980s All-Decade Team. He was part of the NFL 75th Anniversary All-Time Team and NFL 100th Anniversary All-Time Team. Anthony Munoz. Okay, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a nice double box break.
No kidding.
The last two both. Diamonds Minis. That love me a good double box break.
Wow.
We will knock out the Chase Wheel Spin next. It's only 8:44 though, Colin. We are nowhere near going home. The only reason we're doing the Chase Wheel Spin is because Loaded Dice did close up, and we can't put in any more in that Chase Wheel Spin.
No, we can't.
So what's our closest break right now?
It looks like the closest break is the jerseys are halfway at 4.
Let's knock out those jerseys. Fresh jersey coming up in the room once we knock that down. So right now, Dave, Brady is definitely worth more than Mahomes. Right now. Now, look, if Mahomes wins 6-7 Super Bowls, possible down the road, Mahomes could surpass him in value. But at the current moment, Brady is worth more at the current moment. I would rather have Mahomes because I love Mahomes. I think Mahomes, is my favorite player as a Chiefs fan. But if we're talking about sheer value, at the current moment, Brady's worth more. But Mahomes' value could obviously change, Colin.
Yeah.
Like, his value is only going to go up. Like, Mahomes has 2 rings right now. He gets 4 rings. Value's going up, and up.
Yeah.
So it's up to you, man. Up to you. Depends on how much you want to gamble on Mahomes. If you think he can surpass Brady, then right now he may not be worth as much, but in the future would be worth more.
Yeah.
But if Mahomes retires today, Brady is worth more.
Ditto on all that.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you pretty much nailed it.
Yeah. The way to think about value is you look at the legends like, Montana, Brady, Breeze. Their value's not going to go up. Maybe Brady goes up slightly when he makes the Hall of Fame, can add that Hall of Fame inscription, whatever. But for the most part, the guys who are retired, their value's going to stay the same. The guys who are playing now, their value could go up. It could go down if they really flop the rest of the way. But, Mahomes' value is still really high because even if he has a career-ending injury, he's already got 2 league MVPs and 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
Well, more than likely, we've got at least probably like 10 more years of Mahomes, and it's probably going to be 10 pretty solid years.
I think when it's all said and done, depending on what you think, but I think Dave Hampton in back-to-back days has himself the 2 greatest quarterbacks of all time. Like, when it's all said and done, it'll be Brady, Mahomes, Mahomes, Brady, depending on what happens the rest of his career. But Dave, you have probably the 2 best quarterbacks that you want in our break room in less than 24 hours.
They're probably 3 and 4. I would say like McNabb 1, Hurts 2. You could flip them either.
So there you go. Yes, 16 and 18 going off the ticker. Thank you, Paul Lewis. Going off the diamonds. Got that updated. Brady's worth more because he charges almost $2,000 just to sign a full-size helmet. Mahomes does not charge that much. Peyton Manning charges $550 to sign a full-size helmet. Yeah, and that's why Brady charges a lot. He took less money in his salary on the helmets and on his Fox TV contract. He charges everything.
No kidding. Gracious.
So yeah, worth, by the way, is also based on how much a player charges.
Oh yeah.
So
some maybe too low, some maybe too high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple helmets that are worth more than you would think. I'll use 2 examples. One of the players who charges a lot for an autograph is Sauce Gardner. You get Sauce Gardner in a hit, that is much better than you think. Because his value's a lot, because Sauce Gardner charges a lot. Justin Fields, by the way, you get Justin Fields in these breaks, also charges a lot. That helmet is also worth more because Justin Field charges a lot.
Especially if it was like, it looked like somebody punched a hole in it and there was a big crack.
The crack helmet. Randy Moss, another guy who charges a lot.
I believe that.
In our baseball series, Mike Trout, it's an arm and a leg. So those are some examples of guys who charge a lot. Their value is definitely high. Freddie Price controls his auto, says Vinny. Dave saying Stafford. Bobby asking, where do you have Nick Foles on your list, Colin?
Oh, and this made-up list I just made, he's
number one, right?
Yeah, he's above everybody. It's kind of like a star next to him, and then it's like 1, 2. You're like, yeah.
That's your boy.
Yeah.
The only guy who got a title for the Eagles.
The only guy that got a title. Yeah. I was just arguing with, we've had this, my old roommate loves to tease me about Carson Wentz. Yeah. And I'm a firm believer they don't win a Super Bowl without Carson Wentz, and he just refuses to accept it.
Yeah. Well, Nick Foles over a 16-game season, probably, and it was 16 back then, probably doesn't get him the number one seed.
I don't know if they make the playoffs.
Okay.
Honestly. I mean,
up and down, Nick Foles.
He is really good in short spurts, and he's really good in clutch time, but 16 weeks? I don't know.
Devin saying, meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers over here charges an arm and a leg to sign a scribble. Dude is overrated, says Devin. It's hard to say because I don't like Aaron Rodgers as a person. I'm a Bears fan also, but as a football player, I'm not sure if he's overrated. He's probably properly rated. Although you could argue based on what writers think, maybe he is overrated. 4-time MVP, only Manning has more. Is he the second best player in NFL history?
No.
I don't think so. Brady's got 3. So maybe he's overrated by the media and the writers. I don't know about the fans, though. A lot of fans don't have him in the Manning and Brady discussion.
Yeah, I mean, he's a top 10 quarterback of all time. It's
top 10, no question.
Yeah, no question. He's had 3 seasons in his entire career, though he's had over 10 interceptions in a season. Yeah.
And one of them was this year, right?
One of them was this year. Yeah. That's right. But meanwhile, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons over 4,000 yards passing.
Yeah. He's not bad.
The guy's pretty good. Led the league in touchdowns twice.
Mike Borsini says, now I have to listen to Tony all day at work tomorrow about Josh Jacobs. Great. Eat it, Mike. It stinks, brother, but that's how it is.
That's how it goes.
Tony's going to be happy with the Jacobs.
That's a W, man.
That's nice. A dub for a Raider fan. Bob says, Trout charges almost $500 to sign the ball. Jeter charges almost $700 to sign a ball.
Sheesh. We should get a Jeter in here sometime.
We have had him in here before, actually. It was in our loaded dice baseball series with baseballs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was actually not long before. Like, you joined us like 3 or 4 months after that. It was like last fall we had that, or last spring rather. You started what, in like June, July?
No, September. It's actually later than that.
September, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say that we might have had that in like April or May, maybe we had a baseball series. It was for like, actually it was April because it was opening weekend.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah. Brady has 3, should have 4. Rodgers should have 4, says Vinny. Good night, guys. Sleep good, says Dave.
Good night, Dave.
And Devin, yes, we'll have more bats. We have bats for sure in the room. I told Devin this the other day, Colin. I would like to. I'm not guaranteeing this by any means. But my ideal plan is to rotate basketballs and baseball bats.
That'd be cool.
And those basketballs have been very hot like baseball bats in the past. The only reason this series is going a little bit slower is because the first 2 breaks had Bird and Giannis. We don't pull those items in the first 2 breaks. This ball series would have been done Friday night or Saturday.
Yeah, I think it's kind of been overshadowed, too. Like, we dropped a load of dice since then. Yeah. We've got the college series up, like all sorts of cool stuff going on around it. But one of these days... Maybe not today. Maybe tomorrow.
We'll get on a run.
Yeah. They'll see literally 6 and 12 chance.
What I was telling Devin, though, 50% chance at a headliner in the balls. Baseball bats will probably have sooner than opening day, but I guarantee you we'll have something baseball opening day, which is fast approaching.
Very
just a
fast.
few weeks away.
Very fast. I'm very excited for baseballs. I'm sure a lot of you are as well.
Yeah. A lot of White Sox hoodies. We have a new shipping guy, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
He was wearing a White Sox hoodie. So were you.
Of course.
White Sox hoodies.
I got something on mine, though. I gotta figure it out.
Yeah, a little spill.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Hopefully it doesn't stain.
I think it might be too late.
My girlfriend's mom got me this, like, bright green hoodie, which looks super cool. But I'm like, I've already got this bad boy stain. It's bad. I was like... Gotta go black for me, otherwise it'll get stained.
Hate it. Hate when that happens.
Vinny saying Tom Brady might not be done after all with this playing in the NFL. According to the Rich Eisen show, who talked to people in Indy, folks are saying keep an eye on in Miami, says Vinny. Yeah, I mean, look.
Miami?
I'll be honest with you, Colin. I do not believe Brady is done for a second.
Really?
I would definitely think Brady will be back this season. He's going to come back at the last possible moment. He's going to rest up as much as he can. He already told Fox he's waiting one more year to his contract.
That is true.
He'll be back. Miami, by the way, with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Yeah.
If Tua's not coming back.
Yeah.
But they won't. Surely they won't get him if Tua's coming back, right?
Miami wanted Brady last time around.
But they have Tua now. They know Tua's good.
I agree. But they also thinking Tua might get concussed again.
He might, but he might not. He's taking those weird jiu-jitsu classes, so he knows how to fall.
Look, I'm leaning towards what you're saying, but Dolphin management says we can get Tom Brady for 1 year with Tyreek and Jalen Waddle.
Terrible decision.
I mean, they haven't won the playoff game in so long.
Yeah, okay, so what? You got to get rid of Tua then, right? He's not going to sit behind Brady.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
And I wouldn't do it because for one season, okay, maybe Brady's better for one season, but Tua is your future.
Yeah, you don't think that's going
to
tick off Tua in the end?
Absolutely it will. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I'm just telling
this
you
is a bad decision.
And the Dolphins management is like, Brady.
And by the way, Brady doesn't guarantee a Super Bowl.
No.
At this point. I mean,
he's like 40-something.
Yeah. He had Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Those are two good wide receivers.
And the Dolphins haven't won a playoff game in forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's like, yes, he might make them a little better, but I know they were really good when Tua was healthy, but they're still, they got to win a playoff game first before they can win a Super Bowl.
I disagree, Vinny. Yeah, he has no choices under contract. Doesn't mean he has to play for him.
Yeah.
Players do that all the time. Hold out. He can ask for a trade, and I bet if he's not going to play, if he's saying, I'm not going to play for you, they're going to give it to him, or they're going to release him.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I don't know.
I've always thought he's going to go to San Francisco, personally.
San Francisco makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, Trey Lance, especially coming off an injury.
Yeah.
And
Brock Purdy's coming off an injury, too.
Both of them, yeah. But neither one of those guys are proven quarterbacks. You know what I mean? So,
I think Tua proved it this year.
Yeah.
I think he proved it this year.
I agree. Tua's ready.
Yeah.
So I would be mad if I was Tua, or if I was Brock Purdy, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I can learn from Brady for a year, then be the starting quarterback?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But if I was Tua, I'd be mad. No way. Anyway, off that soapbox.
Bob is letting us know, if you want to see a lot of bats, go to Austin, Texas. Every night at dusk, almost 1.5 million bats fly from under the Congress Avenue Bridge.
What?
They do this from mid-March to early in November. One of the great natural tourist attractions anywhere in the world.
1.5 million?
So what happens if someone gets hit in the head with a bat?
Good question. I don't know.
Where do these bats fly?
I don't know.
It's raining bats in
Where
Austin.
did they go?
Is he talking about like bats or baseball bats?
Oh, definitely bats, I'm guessing.
Batman?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Well, that doesn't sound safe either.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So a bat could fly into your head.
It took Tua 1 month to get out of concussion protocol this time as well. It should have, Vinny. I think that they rushed him back too soon last time. Mm-hmm. This time, take as much time as you can get.
Yeah, and look, if Tua's not playing for any reason next year, this makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
But for as far as I know, he's going to be ready.
Future for 1 year.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm leaning your way, but depends on like how convinced is Miami that they can get a Super Bowl, because they couldn't get a Super Bowl with Marino. They look at it as like, let's get one now.
You better be right.
But I think I don't think they're winning the Super Bowl next year. Even with Brady or Tua, whoever starts, I still think the Chiefs, the Bengals, I think are ahead. Maybe the Bills as well.
Yeah, they're in a very, very tough conference.
Yeah.
Very, very tough conference. Same stat in Austin, but for hipsters also, says Vinny.
They've been saying 1.5 million in baseball bats flying off the air would be terrifying. That's going to make my opinion known, LOL.
Can you imagine looking up in the sky and just seeing it all flying right at you.
Jersey Slime Bob saying bats get a bad rep.
Agreed.
They consume so much insects in one night. I mean, yeah, Batman rescues all of Gotham, Colin. I mean, come on now. Jeez. It's the Batman. Gotham is safe.
I'm very, I want to know what that bridge looks like during the day when they're all sleeping then.
Oh, my gosh.
Because that's got to be
You remember when there was a bat in a basketball arena and Manu Ginobili had to get it?
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Shout out to Manu.
Manu.
Legend, Mr. Ginobili.
I love that.
Let's do some breaks, folks. I will refresh the break page, give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown. Unfortunately, Colin, it's been a little slow here lately. A little bit slow.
We didn't do the wheel spin, right? I just want to make sure I didn't miss it.
Well, let's do the wheel spin first,
okay.
Then we'll do the top-to-bottom rundown. Let's do that.
I just want to make sure I didn't miss it.
Guys, it is 9 o'clock. You're always given guaranteed 2 hours, with me at least, breaking during a 7 p.m. show, or talking sports or life, or learning
bats.
Random facts about bats. But after 9 o'clock, that's when the orders really got to start coming in. I mean, after 10 o'clock, at that point, they really got to come in. After 9, we're a little bit more patient. But post 9 o'clock, we will not stay on unless orders are coming in, to make that clear. So Chase Wheel Spin, maybe someone wins this Chase Wheel Spin and wants to spend money in the break room, Colin. That's the hope.
That's the hope.
So 24 names for the 3 loaded dice breaks we did. Got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th and final click, Darren Morgan.
Darren Morgan.
He won a Brady a while back as well, by the way.
Okay, Darren.
So he's got a Brady as well. Darren, let me know what number you would start on. They do not have free coupon codes, Devin. Only the Black Box reps have coupon codes. The Can't Miss is a specialty series with a lot better names. Unfortunately, those codes will not work on the Can't Miss. I missed the double diamond. Who won, says Ronnie? Calvin Johnson came out, Ronnie. Who won the Calvin?
Bryce Crawford.
And who was the McNabb?
Jordan Troutman.
Okay, there you go, Ronnie.
Sorry, Ronnie. It was a good break.
Can't win them all. Chris missed the wheel by 1. Dang it. So close.
Chris.
Here we go, Darren Morgan. Your Chase Wheel Spin. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. $79.
Yeah, I'd take it.
There you go, Mr. Morgan.
That is coming to you right now, good sir.
Congrats on your 79 big bucks.
Big bucks.
We had a series when I first started here. It was called, I think it was like Big Bucks or something like that, and I loved it.
Big bucks.
I kept saying it. 8 spots to go in the big bucks.
The big bucks.
The big bucks. And another series name that was called Flex on them, and I would flex every time we did a break.
Oh boy, wow.
It was.
I'm gonna have to tell Luke to bring that one back.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's your problem if you want that, Colin.
I like every single I've noticed Steven does it too. Every time we have slab cards, we still say, all right, we got 6 spots left in the slab-a-dabba-doo.
That was so fun.
That was such a great name.
That was so
And we
great.
still say slab-a-dabba-doo.
Slab-a-dabba-doo.
It's just, wow, that rolls off the tongue good.
All right, folks. Top to bottom rundown of everything we got going on. Now's the time to get moving. The diamonds, by the way, we are down to, I think, 23 diamonds now, Colin.
Sheesh. That's not bad.
23 diamonds. All right. I'm going to put this out there for the customer so they know. What's the age-old saying? You help me, you help me, I'll help you. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I believe 21 through 35
yeah.
is
In the back?
15.
Oh, okay.
So you got 23 left. When we get down to 15 left, that is 8 more boxes. I will release every box in the series.
Ooh, baby.
So we knock out 8 more boxes. The last 15 will all be released.
Wow.
So that's something we can do pretty quickly. That's 4 double box breaks. Let's get those knocked out and we'll release the rest of the series.
Release the hounds.
Let's go.
Lots of good stuff left in that, man.
Yeah, man. It's fire. Absolute fire in these. And by the way, you can make a strong case that the 2 best headliners have gone already, and Brady and Calvin Johnson. I mean, Mahomes obviously can make a case from him being the best or at least the second best headliner. I think for names-wise, it's Brady and Mahomes, but the Calvin's a specialty helmet. We might have other big names in here right now as we're speaking. You never know where these names are hiding.
Almost certainly we do.
We have Justin Jefferson, Flash Authentic, still out there. Is Debo the only headliner left in the minis? No, sir, Tony Rosati. Marshall Faulk. 9 minis to go. Double box break. You can get Debo and Marshall Faulk in the same break, Tony. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Speaking of Tony, he's a mini guy, but one of his favorite players is out there in the Diamonds. Justin Jefferson, #1 all-time receiving yards per game. Joe Montana on the Eclipse Authentic, 4-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, #1 Super Bowl passer rating of all time, Colin. It's Joe Montana. We got Deion Sanders still in play, primetime the best corner ever. Patrick Mahomes, #1 all-time in the regular season and the postseason in passer rating. #1 all-time in passing yards, Patrick Mahomes. We got passing yards per game, to be clear. Devontae Adams led the league in receiving touchdowns and 3rd in receiving yards this past season. They're all out there, not to mention, Colin, we have O.J. Simpson, DK Metcalf, Brian Dawkins, Amon-Ra St. Brown. So technically, I know it's 5 photoed headliners, but we count these other names, it's really 9 in 23 chance at a headliner.
Sheesh.
That is better than a 1 in 3 chance. It's almost 50% chance at a headliner.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. 7 spots to go in the minis. There are 9 mini helmets left. We have Debo Samuel Flash still in play. 2nd in the league in total yards 2 seasons ago. That is rushing and receiving added up. We got Marshall Faulk on the Chrome Mini. One of 3 guys with 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. The other guys, Roger Craig and Christian McCaffrey, in case you're wondering. Not a bad list right there.
Definitely not.
Not a bad list. 7 to go in the Diamond Single as well. Alley Oop series in the basketballs. We are down to 12 basketballs left, Colin. All in the room, all on the ticker. We got Dwayne Wade out there still. Maybe the 2nd best shooting guard of all time. Probably a top 15 player of all time. Probably a top 5 personal favorite player of all time, D. Wade. We have Anthony Edwards, Zion Williamson, 2 of the best young stars in the league today. Hakeem Olajuwon, borderline top 10 player of all time. The great center out there winning rings when MJ was out there playing baseball. Think about that. That's the only player in the 90s of the superstars other than MJ and Scotty who got a ring.
Okay, Hakeem.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
That dude was an animal.
Took down Patrick Ewing and the Knicks in the finals. Shaq and the Magic as well.
Shaq and the Magic.
We got Isaiah Thomas, Paul Pierce. Those are definitely headliner-worthy names. That's the Pistons, Thomas. 6 and 12 chance at a headliner in the basketballs. 7 to go in the reps. We are still looking for that dual-signed Warren Moon, Earl Campbell helmet. Maybe the 2 best Oilers of all time, the quarterback and running back.
I like it.
Maybe one of the 2 or 3 best Chargers ever. I mean, it's Phillip Rivers, LT, and Antonio Gates. And, I mean, that's it, right? Those were the best players. I know back in the day.
But
Drew Brees didn't play there long enough.
He didn't play there long enough.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Dan Fouts back in the day.
Yeah.
But got to go Phillip Rivers for me.
Darren Sproles played all right there.
That's fantastic.
Not as good as Phillip Rivers, though.
Not quite as good as Phillip Rivers. We still have George Kittle, A.J. Brown out there as well. Tied for 3rd in receiving touchdowns this past season. 4 to go in the jerseys. The last jersey break before a fresh jersey series. Then we have 8 to go in the can't miss. This is a little bit shocking. I mean, I get it. These guys do prefer high-end authentics. The reps are not as popular. But we have 7 boxes left, Colin. I'll be honest with you. I don't care what the autograph is on. Ben Roethlisberger is worth a lot. Does not sign a lot. 2-time Super Bowl champion quarterback. 5 to 10 range for best quarterbacks ever. Probably more on the 10 range, like 7, 8, 9, 10. But he is phenomenal. Not to mention, speaking of top 10 guy. I mean, when he's done, Derrick Henry will be a top 10 running back of all time.
I don't think that's a too hot of a take.
No, it's not a hot take at all. So he's out there as well. 7 boxes to go. Big Ben and Henry in play. We got 5 to go in the college series. One of your favorite players still out there, Brian Dawkins. Only 7 boxes left. A lot of good hits. By the way, non-photo headliners have included names like Will Anderson, one of the top picks coming up in the draft. Have not seen Johnny Manziel come out yet, which might mean he's in the series. A lot of goodies in the college series all the time.
Absolutely.
8 to go in the Trenches Authentics. We have OJ, Curtis Martin, Aiden Hutchinson, Deion Sanders, Roger Staubach, all in play. So a lot of headliners left, a lot of legendary Cowboys, a lot of legendary running backs. Jordan tried to play baseball. He found out he couldn't. I would argue, Bob, that that's not really true. Look, yes, was he a great baseball player? No. But if you can hit around 200 in the minors, only having played high school ball, that's not terrible. I mean, look, if he had more time to prepare, no one off the streets is playing baseball. You're still a professional player.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah.
He was definitely a good base stealer. Like, it wasn't his thing,
He did have
but
30 stolen bases.
he played.
I've got his minor league stat here.
How many stolen bases?
30.
30.
That's good.
That's really good.
That's about the only good thing.
Yeah. No, I know.
200 batting average, 202, but he had 100.
Well, these days, 202 is not so bad, right?
He had 114 strikeouts.
Yeah.
And he only had 88 hits.
Yeah.
So that's never good.
How many at bats?
436.
Didn't strike out most of the time, but struck out a lot.
Yeah.
About 1 in 4. Yeah.
Yeah. And only got a hit, almost 1 in 5? I guess less than that. 20% of the time.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that rumor, Vinny. I know I've heard that rumor. I don't know if I believe it.
Also, yeah, I mean, you're playing basketball your whole career, and then you're 31 years old, and you go try to play baseball again.
It's hard.
It's not bad. It's not bad,
I mean, look,
given the
circumstances. He would have gotten better had he played longer. I think that's.
I don't think he was ever going to be like Michael Jordan, one of the great baseball players.
He wouldn't be a major leaguer. I mean, I guess he only would be just to, like a show him off.
Yeah, sure, an attraction.
Attraction. Tony saying is upset that the Vikings are letting Eric Kendricks go in free agency. Well, there you go. I'm sorry to hear that, Tony.
He can come play in Philly if he wants.
Free agency coming up in a couple weeks, Colin.
That's right. Eric Kendricks, that's a good player.
He's a good player. 6 to go in the Diamond Double. Knocked off a couple spots. Let's get moving on these breaks, folks. Most of the break page is fairly open right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give everyone until 9:30, Colin, no matter what. We'll be here 19 more minutes. We have already done the chase wheel spin tonight. If we get close on breaks or get moving, we could be here till midnight, could be 1 a.m. As long as orders are coming in, we'll break boxes. But if we are still pretty slow, 9:30 will be the show. Vinny's saying, think about it. Someone hyper-competitive like Jordan just walks away at 31 to play baseball after winning 3 straight titles with a chance to four-peat. Are you kidding me? I mean, the other rumor out there is that his dad loved baseball. I know this is the way they would sell it. I don't know. I don't know if there was anything with the gambling. There's no way to know. But the story that Jordan would sell you, again, may not be true, but his dad, that was his dad's favorite sport. Mm-hmm. His dad passed away, obviously, was killed in a tragic way. Jordan wanted to play baseball for his dad. That's the story. Again, I'm not saying it's necessarily true, but that's a very different story than he got kicked out of the NBA. I'll also say this, I'll be honest with you. The NBA does not want to lose Michael Jordan. Did he gamble a lot? I'm sure he did. I feel like the NBA would have a way to wipe it, sweep it under the rug. Their biggest star of all time. I mean, look, fair or not, like maybe he should be suspended, but they would probably say, MJ, you get 10 games, 20 games, slap on the wrist. Do you really think the NBA would say, Jordan, we're going to suspend you for a full year?
At least not in the public eye.
That's my gut feeling. I think the NBA was upset Jordan left. They were
probably
irate. So even if you can argue that he might deserve to have a whole year gone, whatever, I don't think there's any way the NBA was going to suspend Jordan for a full year. Not going to happen. My opinion, of course. Bob saying Jordan was a phony. I remember his first retirement when he said he wanted to spend more time with his family. Less than a month later, he signed a minor league contract with the White Sox and a huge baseball card contract with Upper Deck. Some family time. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's the argument there. That's why, look, man, I know Jordan's a competitor, but the guys who hate on LeBron got nothing to say about LeBron being the family man. He's a family man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's for sure on LeBron. Would be way easier to cover up in the early 90s, just saying, says Vinny. Would have tainted his whole brand and his Nike empire. The money would have been tainted, but I don't buy the NBA kicking Jordan out. I just don't buy that.
It seems tough, yeah.
I mean, I completely believe that he gambled and he owed a lot. He did some illegal, not so good things. That part of it I'm buying. But the NBA could easily give him a slap on the wrist. We're talking about Michael Jordan. You think that David Stern in the NBA would have said, hey, Michael, why don't you retire for a year and a half and come back? It's all going to be okay.
Yeah.
What sense does that make? I mean, if that ever got out, how much trouble does the NBA get in on?
A lot.
I mean, again,
I feel like it would have come out by now, too.
We don't know if that's the case, but when I hear that conspiracy theory, I don't buy it for a second personally, Colin. I don't buy that. It's not because I think Jordan is the greatest saint of a person, because he's not. He wasn't. It's because I think the NBA would simply not lose out on its biggest star of all time.
That's a good point.
Think about how much money the NBA lost in the year plus Jordan didn't play. A lot of money. Think about how much lower the ratings were for their primetime games, for their finals games. A lot worse. So I'm not buying that for a second, Vinny. My opinion, we can disagree. It's the break room. This is a safe place. We can all put our opinions out there. But I'm not buying the whole Jordan retire for gambling story. Not in a second, personally.
I am buying Bob's story. He wasn't that great of a baseball player.
Yeah. That is true. That is true.
Yeah. Great on the sense of a basketball player going to try to play pro baseball. Not bad.
Yeah. If he got caught gambling on his own games, that's enough for a lifetime ban. Yeah, but if that's the case, how would they, agree to, you know what I'm saying? How much would the NBA risk if there's any sort of, communication of that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like at this point, it's 30 years later?
I don't see how that could be covered up.
We would know by now.
We would know by now, yeah.
And like Vinny said, in the 90s, it would have been a lot easier to cover up. But a lot now that the technology's out there, we're more connected than ever. Somebody would have spoken about it at this point, I think, personally.
There's not a chance.
Yeah, I feel like that story would have broken and we would know now. But that's just me.
Well, I guess it's one of those things in life. We'll never know with 100% certainty.
Nope.
Vinny can have his theory. I can have mine. You can have yours. That's the beauty of life. We can all have our own opinions.
That's right.
And we can express all of them in the break room.
That's what we do.
Unless it's politics or religion. We keep this out of the break room.
Yeah, except that one joke Bob made. That was pretty funny. That didn't have to do with politics.
That was pretty funny. I'll give Bob that one. Okay, that's fine, Vinny. Of course they launched an investigation. 4 months later, he retires. That's fine. Again, it's your theory out there. But if they're going to be caught risking to cover something up, I don't see why they would do it. But anyways.
Okay, Devin.
Devin says, unless you're an Eagles fan, let's go Chiefs.
It was a good night.
I like Devin.
Yeah, I know you do.
I like Devin.
Devin, number one.
He is the number one Devin. He's the Chiefs fan, a Mizzou fan. He is the man for sure. And Cameron Warren, by the way, saying exactly what you said.
Mm-hmm.
The one great barrier to every conspiracy theory is believing a group of people can all be in on something. And nobody ever spilled anything.
It seems almost impossible.
By the way, it's the reason why it's called a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy.
There are all sorts of other ones. We all heard them, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's even bigger than this.
Yeah.
Where it's like somebody would have said something, surely. But you never know. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. Who am I to say?
Yeah. My gut is what you're saying, what Cameron's saying. But Vinny's a believer in that conspiracy theory. He's a believer.
Relax, Devin. Relax, Devin.
Anus goes to anus.
Let's see next year, baby. I hope Hall of Fame game, Eagles Chiefs.
Oh my God.
That's the rumor that Vinny was telling us.
Woo,
let's see it. I want that rematch, baby. A fresh order here.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do some breaks here. Hopefully, got an order coming in.
5 away on the double box break.
All right, Sean Kowalski hopping in. Let's do these diamonds. If anyone's willing to buy a spot in the jersey, I'll buy another spot if we can get it full tonight, says Bobby.
There you go.
I'll put that out there in the chat, folks. If you guys want to break anything tonight, put it out there in the chat. Maybe someone else wants to break it as well. So we have ourselves 5 to go in the diamond double here, Colin. Here's what we're going to do. If we can knock out 2 spots in the next 11 minutes, I'll give these guys at least 10 additional minutes. So it is now 9:19. If we can get down to 3 spots or less on the diamond double or any other break, we will give you guys until 9:40. 2 spots in 11 minutes. I mean, come on now. With this, how cool this series is, Justin Jefferson still in play, Joe Montana, Deion Sanders, Patrick Mahomes.
I heard of him.
Devontae Adams. I mean, come on now. The big kahuna. It's a great series full of big names. We have the best quarterback in the game in Mahomes. Maybe the 2nd or 3rd best quarterback ever in Montana. The best corner ever in Deion Sanders. And probably the 2 best receivers in the game today, Jefferson and Adams. Those are sick headliners. There is 23 boxes left. Once we get down to 15 or less, Colin, no matter, I will release the rest of the series. So we're 8 boxes away from releasing the rest of the series. I mean, we are so close here.
We are so close.
Right on the goal line. Let's get these diamonds moving. Let's see some fire.
On the other side of things as well, Brett Cheney did buy into the jerseys.
Okay.
So, Bobby, if you'd like to grab another spot, that'll put us at 2.
3 away, Bobby. As soon as we get down to 2, that will definitely fill.
And then Ronnie is in the diamond double. So.
All right, thank you, Ronnie.
There we go.
So big kahuna diamonds.
Oh, wait. Bob Boulet's got 2 spots in the jerseys as well. So I think we're...
All right, fresh jersey will drop tonight.
Yeah, Bobby can get that last spot. We good.
Get that spot now, Bobby. 1 spot to go, I believe. He's going to miss out.
He might miss out.
Is this the same guy last night who missed out?
No, that was Fontez.
That was Fontez. So Bobby should have got that spot already. There's like 4 other
Bobby.
people thinking the same. Hurry up, Bobby.
Run, Bobby.
You'll miss out, brother. You'll miss out.
It is literally exactly what we just said. Or yesterday when we were like, that's what happens. You bring attention to a series and people are like, you're right.
Let's hop in.
Bobby didn't miss out, though.
He got in?
He got it.
Closer magic. Cameron saying it'll hopefully be the opener so AJ Brown can get his back like Juju did on Perfect. I'm in it, says Fontez. The Fonz is in it.
I actually don't think he's in it.
No, I'm not, he says. You missed out, Fonz.
No, I'm not.
Maybe you can hop in the New Jersey break, Fonz.
That's true. Preseason.
So actually, I'm going to take the jerseys. I'm going to put them on the ticker for the new series. I'll make 1 through 10 available. The new jerseys.
You want the double up 2 or just the single?
Let's do both. Let's get that series reinvigorated. The fresh series. Diamond and jersey single and double both up at the same time, Colin. Doesn't that sound fun?
Sounds fun to me.
Sounds a lot of fun.
Well, we know what box we're doing.
Yeah, last box in the series.
Bobby.
Look at the ticker, by the way. Now it's being nice. It's letting me put in more numbers, Colin. Where was this yesterday, ticker? Come on now, ticker. Bobby's happy to take an L in this one for everyone else that jumped in. What a team player, Bobby.
Well, he's got 2 spots. He's got a chance.
25% chance, that is.
You have the starter magic and the closer magic.
Next man up, we got Bobby, Jason, Sean, Ryan, Brett, Bob, and Bobby. Good luck, folks. 9 times for our football jerseys.
Fontez. I'm in it. No, I'm not.
Fonz, come on now. Don't be lying, Fontes.
I'm in it. No, I'm not.
The Fonz. 7, 8, and 9 clicks here, Colin. We got Bob Boulay up top in the NFC North and the NFC South. Sean Davis, NFC East. We got Ryan, NFC West. It is Bobby, AFC North. Brett, AFC South. We got Bobby, AFC East, and Jason, AFC West. 31 of 40. Next man up, Jersey Series. What did we skip out this whole time in box 31?
True.
Skipped a good one. We got ourselves former league leader in receiving yards and in catches as well. He was a Bear, too, at one point. But this is Muhsin Muhammad on the Panther jersey.
That's cool.
NFC South, Robert Boulay, Bobby B with the Muhammad jersey. Hey, Bob. Tell you what, for a filler hit, this is rock solid.
Yeah, I love
Muhsin Muhammad.
I remember he used to do that touchdown celebration where he put the football between his legs a bunch of times.
Cradle that bad boy, Moose. He was actually on that Bear team, I believe, that made the Super Bowl that one year.
I think
against
that's right.
the Colts and Peyton Manning. So Muhsin Muhammad.
That's not bad, man.
Not bad, Bob. The division no one wants. The NFC South.
Yeah, I love the Panthers jersey, too.
Yeah, it's clean. The one time my Panthers are there, I don't get in, says Devin. You never know, man. You never know what's coming out when.
You like Muhsin Muhammad, Devin?
We get him a lot in the break room. Actually, we haven't had him as much recently, but this is a name we get a lot in the break room. Devin's kind of like me. He's a Chief fan. That's our team that wins. Then he's a Panther fan. Like I'm a Bear fan. That's our team that loses.
Sure.
We get the best or the worst of both worlds.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Devin Goodman.
Devin Goodman.
Muhammad, by the way, like I said, Colin, led the league in receiving yards in 2004 and receiving touchdowns, and led the league in catches in 2000.
Wow.
So the man was pretty good.
Solid.
Not many guys have led the league in catches, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns at a certain point in their career. Muhsin Muhammad, he's done it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Kind of crazy to think about. Flash replica Muhsin Muhammad sounds awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Panthers Flash, very, very cool.
Yeah, very cool. Devin, who you trade me for Muhsin, says Bob. Ooh!
Wheeling and dealing.
Trade offer. Trade offer coming in. Turn-a-nun. We got a trade offer. Bob Boulay, Devin Goodman.
Oh, boy.
Look out.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. Justin, our Wildcat, who's Wildcat 516? You traded Deion Sanders Cowboys for it. That's wow. Sorry, Devin. You probably just lost.
I know. My.
That's a pretty good offer right there. I mean, all due respect to Muhsin, but my goodness, Deion Sanders.
Good deal, man.
Yeah, Devin's got no jerseys. Maybe like a lesser mini helmet, Devin. Maybe something like that. Pretty fair trade. Minis and jerseys about the same, I would say. Look at our mystery boxes. Let's see, what's a mystery box cost? Our jersey mystery box is $164.99. Our mini helmet mystery box, $164.99. So minis and jerseys about the same worth.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can trade a mini helmet for that jersey, Devin.
There you go. I mean, I'd probably go with the Deion Sanders, but
I would as well. What headliners are left in the jerseys?
all of them.
All of them are giggles. Every single headliner is left. There is not a single headliner that's been pulled. T. Higgins, Kurt Warner, Devontae Adams, Lawrence Taylor, Warren Moon, Dalvin Cook. We got Dick Butkus, and we have Deion Sanders. Every single headliner is out there. We have Joe Mixon, Kenneth Walker, Fred Warner in there as well.
Nice, Fred Warner.
And this series name kind of sums up my feelings. When is preseason?
What is preseason?
Not that I love preseason, but it means that we come so much closer to regular season.
Oh, man, that's how I feel. Like, free agency, I'm like, oh, football, and then draft, I'm like, oh, we're so close. And it's like, we're really not, but it feels like it.
And preseason, then we're knocking on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Devin gave all his minis to Carlos. There you go. And Wildcat 516, Panther fan from day one. Okay?
There you go.
3 to go in that diamond double. We are 8 boxes away from releasing the entire series, Colin.
There you go.
23 to go. I said once we get down to 15 or less, we'll put all the boxes in that series will be available.
Got 2 spots knocked off in the double already for the jerseys.
Had a feeling a double would work. Jersey double, by the way, NFC North, Dalvin Cook, Dick Butkus. NFC West, Kurt Warner, Warren Moon. Let's see, NFC West is also Deion Sanders, too. So a lot of possibilities in that double box break. Man, NFC West right now, that's a good place in the diamond with Montana and Sanders.
Yeah, right?
NFC West is the place to be, right?
Place to be.
Bob saying, anyone who wants to trade for Muhammad, email me at bobboulay@msn.com. Real quickly, Bob, if you can do me a favor, can you drop in the email even without the dots and the comms? Because I recently learned, Colin, Facebook and YouTube used to block emails. They now accept emails.
Oh.
I have not seen someone drop in a Twitch email. So, Bob, maybe type it out. Let's see if Twitch blocks it or not. Twitch may still do it, but Facebook and YouTube used to block emails. Those go through now. And real quickly for Bob, I know that Vinny asked this earlier. Bob asked this.
Nope, it blocked it.
It did block it. Okay. So Twitch blocks it. Facebook and YouTube does not block it. So interesting.
And now Jersey Slime is banned. No, I'm just playing.
No, you better not be.
Yeah, we need Bob. Don't ban my boy.
As far as the Hall of Fame trip, Bob and Vinny, it's 11 Canton time. I don't know what the email said exactly. There was a little bit of confusion. It is 11 Canton, Ohio time, local time for the meetup. I think we want these guys there at 10:45, Colin.
That's just
15
Eastern time,
minutes
right?
early.
They're not in some weird solo time zone.
I think they are Eastern time.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio would be. Yeah.
So technically, Central time, it's technically 10:45, 9:45, right?
If you want them there at 10:45, Central time would be 9:45.
Yes.
Yeah, so email said 11 a.m. Central time.
Yeah.
So that would be 11 a.m. Eastern time is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 a.m. Central time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, if I'm to be understood.
Yeah, just to be clear, Bob, I did check with Matt, and I'm going to go ahead. We have our meeting tomorrow. Our customer service rep, our marketing guy is also in our meetings. I'm going to bring it up in the meeting tomorrow. We'll probably send out a fresh email letting you know, and it'll be a reminder email anyway. But just to clarify, it's 11 p.m. local Canton, Ohio time. If the email said CT, disregard. There was a small mistake. Just want to be, I checked with Matt. It's 11 o'clock Ohio time.
Yeah. I believe 11 a.m. Eastern time,
Yeah.
10 a.m. Central time.
Yes, 10 a.m. Central time. So, yeah.
Email is incorrect.
We'll send you guys another email just to make sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct, Bob.
11 a.m. EST time. Yes, sir.
Eastern Standard.
Yes. So, I didn't send the email out. I'm sorry if there was a mistake. Just want to make that clear so you guys are there on time, right? Because they would show up an hour late, right?
TT equals Canton time, says
Yeah.
Matt. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
When we always say we are on at 2 p.m. CT, we're talking Canton time.
Canton
Central
time, baby. So there you go. LOL, says Matt.
Oh,
So, Bob, you've got it from the boss man himself. We want to make sure you're not late, Bob. I want to make sure you're not late.
Matt, can we get that Vince Vaughn signed dodgeball? That's my one request.
Yes.
I want it for the 1 and 4.
Canton is its own time zone, says Bob. Apparently. I've never been to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Have you been, Bob Boulay? Anyone in the chat who's been in the Pro Football Hall of Fame? You've been there, Colin.
I have been there.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Very, very cool. A lot of history, obviously. Learned a lot about players I didn't know a lot about.
Yeah.
Which is always fun. And just relived moments where I'm like, oh, yeah, that game. Or that
I am
moment.
such a sports historian, such a sports nerd. You get me in a sports museum, I'm in and I like museums to start with. I like history museums. I'm a museum guy, and it's a sports museum.
You're going to love it.
For Pro Football Hall of Fame. This is going to be awesome, man. Cannot wait.
No, Colin, dang it. Had to shoot the shot.
Yeah.
No Vince Vaughn in the break room.
Uh-oh. Matt's saying we do.
Uh-oh.
He's going to surprise Vinny with the offer. Surprise.
It's Wayne Gretzky.
it's a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Oh my gosh. He's asking what era. Oh man, Vinny's gonna be guessing like crazy.
NFL Hall of Fame is awesome. Agreed, Mike. It was really fun. The time
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have a blast.
In case you guys don't know, that's for our Signature Club GOAT collectors. They're given a chance at the Hall of Fame trip on this Saturday. That is the GOAT package for this year. GOAT package for next year is the headliner package. We will not offer the Hall of Fame trip going forward. So it's literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the breaks.
There you go. Era 1.
Yeah. Era 1, what does that mean?
I don't know. I guess take it for whatever you want.
Era 1?
Maybe he had an ERA of 1. It's a
Maybe.
Pro Baseball Hall of
I
Famer.
don't know.
Ah, I'm on to you.
Devin asking what replica helmets are left. Just wondering. Well, Devin, depends on which reps you're talking about. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do a final top-to-bottom rundown.
Let's do it.
You know, we were supposed to sign off at 9:30. I lost track, right?
Yeah, well, they got it to 3 spots on the double.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's fine.
No, I'll give them till
Going a little bit.
9:40.
Yeah, getting a little farther.
If we are, I'll tell you what. We knock out 1 spot, I'll give them 5 more minutes. We knock out 2 spots, I'll give them 10 more minutes, Colin. We'll be here till 9:40 exactly. We got ourselves at least 9:40. Could be 9:50. So we have ourselves Justin Jefferson, Flash Authentic still in play. We got the Deion Sanders, Joe Montana, Patrick Mahomes, and Devontae Adams. That double box break, Colin. AFC West, you can get Mahomes and Adams. NFC West, Montana and Sanders. And NFC North, actually, Calvin Johnson is gone now, but you can get Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
You can still double up. NFC West, by the way, DK Metcalf is a potential double up as well.
That was very nice.
7 to go in the mini helmets. We are down to 9 boxes left. Marshall Faulk, Deebo Samuel still in play. Talk about a double headliner break. You can win both with the NFC West. 7 to go in the diamond single, 6 to go in the balls. We got 12 basketballs left. Wayne Wade, Hakeem Olajuwon, Anthony Edwards, Zion Williamson are all in play. Not to mention Paul Pierce and Isaiah Thomas as well. This is the under center reps Devin was asking about. 14 boxes left. Warren Moon, Earl Campbell, dual sign helmets. We got A.J. Brown, George Kittle, Phillip Rivers, all still in play. We have 5 to go in the jersey double, fresh jersey series. Every headliner out there: T. Higgins, Kurt Warner, Devontae Adams, Lawrence Taylor, Warren Moon, Dalvin Cook, Dick Butkus, and primetime Deion Sanders.
Primetime.
Now, this is the other reps, the can't miss reps. We got Ben Roethlisberger still out there, 7 boxes to go. And we have a Derrick Henry still out there. Andy can't miss. 5 to go in the college break. We got Brian Dawkins still in play. We have 8 to go in the jersey single, 8 to go in the Trenches Authentics, which has OJ, Curtis Martin, Deion Sanders, Roger Staubach, and Aiden Hutchinson still in play in that series, Colin. So a lot of good options across the break page. Now's the time to get those orders moving. Let's at least knock out another diamond double box break. That is 3 away. That is our closest break right now. Let's get it doing. Vinny saying, I'm assuming Peyton Manning was busy, and Matt Salas says Peyton's shooting a commercial that day. So, yeah, sorry, Vinny. Peyton's a little busy with commercials. Bob saying Hall of Fame Saturday. Rangers Penguins with Mike Tedesco in Pittsburgh on Sunday. There you go.
Fun weekend, man.
Hopefully you guys have a lot of fun in Pittsburgh. Sounds like a fun weekend for Bob Boulay. So now or until tomorrow on the orders, guys.
Forever hold your peace.
Tony asking, I'm just getting in. What's in the diamond double to chase? Tony Baloney.
Tony Baloney.
Your boy's in here, Tony. Justin Jefferson, bro. You're a Viking fan. Justin Jefferson is still out there. Joe Montana, Patrick Mahomes, Deion Sanders, Devontae Adams. Plenty of huge headliners. The best quarterback in the game in Mahomes. Top 3 quarterback ever in Joe Montana. The 2 best receivers in the game, Jefferson and Adams. And the best corner ever, Deion Sanders.
Plenty of heat.
So, yeah, Tony, I would hop in now, man. Get your spot. We are 3 away on that diamond double box break.
I like Vinny playing 20 questions with Matt, but this last question I feel like does not narrow it down very much.
I'll be honest with you. I'm willing to bet, well, I don't want to say that, but almost every Hall of Famer has been in the break room at one point or another. I can't say every, but almost every has been.
Yeah, we've had a ton. Like, I don't know how much that actually narrows it down.
Yeah.
It actually might narrow it down more if it's no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what he's thinking.
Yeah, maybe he's going the opposite.
We know it's not Tom Brady because he's not a Hall of Famer yet. Vinny, it'll not be Tom Brady.
Not Tom Brady.
So that much we know.
He has Vinny.
Yeah, he has Vinny, says Matt Salas. Ooh.
That probably doesn't help.
That doesn't help at all. Matt just wants to make it more difficult.
There's 2 on the table.
Yeah.
Vinny. This is a classic Batani move right here.
He's going to try to figure this out.
Well,
I feel like this man's going to have, like, he won't be able to sleep tonight. He's going to pull out the diagrams. What's the movie with Russell Crowe? Where he's got the schizophrenia or something.
Oh, man. I don't think I've
Beautiful
seen it.
Mind.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he's going to be doing calculations and everything. Mr. Batani.
If it was Tom Brady, I'd be arrested. What are you going to do to him?
Vinny, let's keep it PG, Vinny.
Yeah, what?
I guess Tom Brady's not a married man anymore.
Jeez.
He's not a married man.
Batani.
I think Tom Brady could do better with Vinny than Giselle.
Really?
He'll have
In what ways?
undisputed love.
That's true.
Undisputed love.
You know Vinny's not leaving.
Vinny will say, Tom, you can come back and play. I don't care.
Yeah, please do. Actually.
Undisputed love from Vinny. I mean, come on. Giselle, Vinny Batani. Giselle, Vinny Batani. It's a tough call, bro.
Wow.
It's a tough call.
Wow. With all due respect.
Yeah.
To Vinny, because that's my boy.
Okay.
It's not a tough call.
Team Giselle for you?
Yes.
I'm team hashtag Vinny.
Mr. Tony Baloney did just hop in the diamond double.
All right. Ronald Reed got in the jerseys. I'll give these guys a little more time. It is 9:40. Let's see where we're at 9:45. We are 2 away on the diamond double. If we can knock out 1 spot in the next 5 minutes, Colin, I'll give them 5 more minutes.
All right.
We are still 2 away at 9:45. That will be it. But the jerseys, you can knock that out as well. 5 to go in the jerseys, right?
First full-size break. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, the double has, I think, 5. Yes.
Devin get a personal. You did get a personal. All right, Devin, yes. We got your personal, man.
I didn't realize it was personal.
It's a personal, not a break spot.
Yep, we got you then.
So, Devin, drop me a number. First full-size break for Tony. There you go, man. So, replicas, it's 15, 18, 22, 24. I believe we did 25 earlier. I think it'll be 26 through 35, Devin, also available. I believe. Vinny says, I almost got arrested in Detroit when the Pats came for Thanksgiving. I was hanging in over the railing in my Michigan 10 jersey screaming at Tom. That does not surprise me one bit there.
That is funny, man.
Vinny has to see his parole officer once a week, LOL, says Bob.
Oh, my God.
Mike saying I'm down to jump in the double jersey if chat's down. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Well, let's make it happen, Mike and chat. 31, Devin, your personal, sir. We'll do 31 on your personal. So 2 spots to go in that diamond double. Who's going to knock out those 2 spots? Man, I would feel afraid for Tom Brady. If Vinny's near Tom Brady, good luck, Tom. Good luck, Tom. So Calvin Johnson, hands down the hit of the show tonight. We'll see what else we can pair with Calvin Johnson in potentially the next diamond double box break. Oh, sold out. All right, Colin. Double diamond is sold out. Drop me 2 numbers, folks. 2 numbers for that. Here comes Devin's personal indie replicas, which, by the way, he got for free as part of the Signature Club program.
For free?
So if you're not part of the Signature Club, I'll drop in the link. You should be. Make sure you are logged in when you make all your purchases. Also, make sure you do not unsubscribe from our emails.
True.
All right, here you go. Here's the Signature Club rewards program. That's the link. Bobby wants 4 and 11. Thank you, Bobby. 4 and 11 going off the ticker in the diamond helmet, sir. Down to 21, Colin, the diamond helmet. More importantly, only 6 away from having the whole series up.
Yeah.
Closing in. Closing in. Come on, kiddo, says Devin. All right, here we go, Devin. This is a free box for Devin. I know we paid to get to this status, but it's free here. What do we have in Devin's rep helmets? We'll do 4 and 11 in the diamonds coming up. All right, Devin, you've got yourself one of the original stars of the Packers, Hall of Fame 2013 inscription. And this man played with Vince Lombardi. This man also played with Bart Starr. Beautiful autograph, Dave Robinson, Hall of Fame 2013 on the lunar replica for Devin Goodman.
There you go.
There you go, Devin.
Ask for a minute.
Yeah. We'll put this bad boy away. Dave Robinson, 3-time Pro Bowler, 3-time NFL champion, 2-time Super Bowl champion, first team All-Pro in 1967. First team All-American, by the way. Penn State star in college as well. That is something else right there on the Dave Robinson legend of the game for Devin Goodman.
Absolutely.
Cool. Let me get this bad boy put away. NFL 1960s All-Decade team for Dave Robinson.
That's always a good thing to have on your resume.
Former linebacker for the Packers.
Gobbles.
So double box break coming up in the diamonds. Man. All right, Dev. That gets us down to 13 away on the reps with 4 headliners left. Almost 1 in 3 chance at a headliner, Colin.
Not bad.
So diamond double is next. Let's knock out that jersey double too, right?
While we're at it, might as well.
Might as well.
Late push, maybe?
Late push. Man. Alrighty. So 21 diamonds left after this break. 21 really good diamonds left. That will be for sure a lot of fun. Let me get his ear pad put in here. These ear pads are pesky. Get that ear pad put in for Dave Robinson.
Go on, Dave. Protect yourself.
Protect yourself. So we got Mike Schenk in this break. Sheck. A lot of Mike Sheck. He's got 4 spots.
My man wants to win.
We got Sean Kowalski. We got Ronnie and Sulaco, Bobby G, Anthony, Chicatelli, like Chick-fil-A, Chicatelli. Right. Good luck, folks. Double the boxes, double the fun. Bob replying to Matt's email. Just so you know, Matt. Man, Matt's talking to Bob Pulley on email. That's a lucky dude. Popular guy.
Popular guy.
9 times coming up in the diamond double here, folks.
I bet these are going to be good.
All these helmets are fire in this diamond series, man.
Might have a late addition to the hit video. You never know.
You never know. In this series with 2 boxes, I mean, you never know.
Jim Kelly's that seat feeling warm?
We'll see, Jim. We'll see. 8 and 9 clicks here. We got Anthony up top. You've got the NFC North, where Justin Jefferson could be.
Oh, my.
We got Bobby in the NFC South. It's Mike, NFC East. Mike's got the NFC West. Could be Joe Montana and Deion Sanders in this break, Mike.
Wow.
He's got the AFC North as well. Ronnie's got the AFC South. Sean's got the AFC East. And Mike, you've got the AFC West. Could be Mahomes and Adams both. Holy cow.
Tony with the eyes wide open.
Oh, my God. Tony's got the NFC North.
It's just coming in, huh?
He's looking for... I didn't notice that.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking for Justin
My
Jefferson.
man, Tony Baloney. Could it be?
Jettas. Tony Baloney says, give me the Jefferson comment. Here we go.
Just tuned in, too.
Goodness.
That'd be something.
4 coming up in our Diamond double box break here.
Let's go.
4 of 35. If anyone wants that helmet, let me know, says Devin. There you go, Dev.
Dave Robinson up for grabs.
We've got our... Oh, Colin. Colin.
Common.
Here you go. It's your boy, A.J. Brown.
Yeah, bring him back.
A.J. Brown authentic. The man is back. Tied for 3rd in receiving touchdowns this last season. He was 4th in receiving yards. Based off this last season, top 5 receiver in the game. It's hard to argue, right?
Hard to argue.
The stat, and he was in a run offense. More running than passing.
Yeah, you're not going to get an argument from me. Say more nice things about him.
I like it. Congrats, Mike, on your A.J. Brown.
AB11, baby.
That's a non-headliner hit in this series.
Twice tonight. First time on an authentic, though.
Yeah.
I believe he was a rep the first time around.
What did we pull him in?
Loaded dice, actually.
Loaded dice?
Yep.
Yeah, it was not a headliner in loaded dice.
No. Not a headliner here either. Headliner worthy, though, I'll tell you.
Gosh.
That's my boy.
Well, that's an example of what Diamond's loaded dice are about. A name like A.J. Brown does not get headliner status in that series. Any other series, he's a headliner. Like the reps right now. He's a headliner in the under center reps.
I'm telling you, man, that offense is a problem. That offense is a problem.
Absolutely.
You double team AB, what are you going to do about Devontae Smith?
Yeah. Great hit, Mike. We'll put AJ away. We got one more box coming up in the double box break. Huge Viking fan. Anthony's looking for Justin Jefferson. Mike's already got one great hit, looking for more. Montana and primetime. Mike actually is looking for the best helmet left in the series, the best quarterback in the game, Patrick Mahomes.
He's got a lot of good divisions.
And he's got Devontae Adams out there, one of, if not the best receiver in the game. So Mike is in a pretty good spot.
Prime.
He's got 4 spots in the break. A lot of great headliner probabilities. 11 coming up next, 11 of 35 in the diamond helmets.
Let's go.
All these authentics have been fire so far, Colin.
Let's stop now.
This can't be. Is this it? This cannot be right now. You cannot make this stuff up. No. Ultimate Autographs, the place where dreams come true. Tony Baloney. It's Justin Jefferson.
No way.
Baloney, his favorite player in the league, #1 all-time receiving yards per game, led the league in receiving this last season. JSA certified. Justin Jefferson, Flash Authentic.
Way.
His first ever authentic helmet break.
Wow.
And he gets Justin Jefferson.
Breathe, Tony.
Tony says, OMG with about 10 exclamation points.
Breathe.
I love you guys, says Tony.
We love you, Tony.
Man. 7 and 23. Tony screaming right now. Bro, says Tony. Well done, Tony and Bobby. Holy cow.
Breathe.
I can't, says Tony.
Breathe.
No heart attack, Tony. We don't we don't need a hospital visit for this one. My goodness.
That's amazing, man.
Justin Jefferson Flash Authentic. This is better than Christmas.
Yeah, it is.
They do call me Common Claus. That's one of my nicknames, Tony.
Common Claus.
Common Claus is here.
You have a trade offer for that Dave Robinson rep also, if you're interested.
Yeah, Dave Robinson for Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
It's Christmas in March, Colin,
Woo!
in the break room. Justin Jefferson, Flash
That's
Authentic.
crazy, man. Mr. Ciccatelli, not on all day, says, hey, what's close? I'll hop in a full size. Why not? Why not? Wow.
And I know we spent $166, but this is worth a lot more than that.
Especially that.
Authentic helmet alone, a few hundred before the autograph. It's a Justin Jefferson autograph. Think about this. If anyone's ever going to break Jerry Rice's all-time record, it's this guy. 3 seasons in, better than Calvin, better than Randy Moss, better than Jerry Rice, stats-wise, Justin Jefferson. Holy cow.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's one way to pop your little full-size authentic cherry for sure, man.
You are my favorite breakers by far now, says Tony. Thank you, Tony.
Respect.
Yesterday I was way off, but back to calling these headliners, says Bobby. Nice hit, Tony. As a fellow Viking fan, I had the same reaction when I hit my JJ. Yeah, makes sense.
That's a big-time player. Already a lot of value on this helmet, but as you were just saying, the potential to beat Jerry Rice's record is there.
Yeah.
This could go way up.
With 17 games, too.
Yeah, and Tony doesn't even care about all that because he's a Vikings fan.
And this is going in his casket when he dies. He's getting buried with this helmet. Look, I didn't even say it this time, Colin. Literally, his comment says, that'll be in my casket someday. Ha, ha, ha. Wow, I can't thank you enough. Hey. So he put it there himself. He's getting buried with this helmet.
Buried with it.
He's getting buried with the Justin Jefferson.
And Vinny, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that for a second.
Yep, 100% believe that, Vinny. 100% believe that.
I've never seen anybody more happy with a piece of memorabilia than Vinny holding that Michigan helmet.
Oh, he loves it.
Unbelievably funny.
He's a Michigan and a Brady fan.
I know, it's perfect for him.
But I don't know, Tony right now is probably just as happy. He loves this Justin Jefferson.
Even before the break, just the eyes wide, like, oh my God, I have the North.
Oh my God, I got the North. And sure enough, it's Justin Jefferson on the flash. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. Like I said earlier, Ultimate Autographs, the place where dreams come true.
We should put that underneath the sign.
We should.
The place where dreams come true.
And we'll have like Tony send in this autograph and he signs it. Vinny sends it in, signs it. My dream came true. I got a Brady. I got a Jefferson.
Yeah.
Dream came true.
All the vouching.
Oh, my God. Well, that was fun. Actually, good news, because I was like, look, Jim Kelly is a great hit, but our hit videos, there's a really high standard. I think the standard is 2 hits right here. 2 NFC North receivers, Calvin and Justin Jefferson in the hit video tonight.
Jim, it's been fun, man. You've been a great addition to the table.
Let's leave him on there for a little, because I want this marinate a little.
All right, Jim.
But eventually he's getting the boot. Not yet, Jim. Hold on, Mr. Kelly.
Don't walk out yet, Jim.
Not yet. Not yet. I mean, I still think the Calvin is maybe slightly better because it's got a visor and it's got this painted look to it. But you really can't go wrong with either helmet. It's like 1 and 1A for hit video tonight. Bob has a good point. Tony says that's literally the truth. Haha, dreams come true. And Bob says, Tony, it shouldn't be just in your casket. It should be on your head when you're in the casket.
That would be...
Okay, that's an idea.
I'd have a hard time not laughing, honestly.
That's an idea. Yeah, people are like, why are you laughing in this funeral? Funeral.
Look at him.
Tony's got the Jefferson on the head.
Yeah, he's wearing a yellow helmet. It's
his
funny.
Last request is to his family, put me in the Jefferson helmet.
I mean, you gotta respect the wishes.
You don't even need a suit. He needs like a Viking jersey and the Jefferson helmet.
His casket's gonna be purple, and it's gonna say skull.
Skull.
Just across it. Tony was cracking me up yesterday because I asked him what skull means. He goes, I honestly have no idea. I just love yelling it.
Yeah. Honest response.
Yeah. Bob has told us it means cheers. Tony, skull to you, good sir.
Yeah, skull to you, brother. That's fantastic. Justin Jefferson Flash Authentic.
Great.
Man. Tony's got the laughing emoji. He'll be laughing tonight. This is one that, this is a night that Tony will not forget. I know I say this all the time, but Tony's a pretty new customer, right? He may not know this. As good as this looks on the stream, Tony, I promise you it looks even better in person. You will not be disappointed. Beckett certified, by the way. Not that it matters for Tony, because he's not trading this. But there's a QR sticker on the back. You hold your phone next to it for your cert on the Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. See, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like we could talk all the greatness about Justin Jefferson and how much his helmet's going to be worth. It's staying in his PC. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Worth doesn't matter.
That's a PC item right there, Jay Jettis. Box 11, good stuff on the Jefferson. Jefferson and Calvin both coming out tonight.
Fantastic.
This break is awesome, man. This series is awesome.
Still got heat.
And we still have Mahomes out there. Devontae Adams, Joe Montana, Deion Sanders. Yeah, the Diamonds are pretty fire.
AJ Brown's just a filler guy.
Yeah, a lot of good receivers coming out tonight. I was gonna say AJ Brown, Jefferson, Calvin. A lot of receivers coming out of late.
Yeah, I mean, even outside of this series, like Musa Muhammad.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was very fun.
Thurman Thomas.
Running back, but still a great hit.
I was thinking of Andre Reed.
Yeah, Andre Reed.
Whoops.
Thanks, guys. Now I can go to bed with a smile. Says Tony. Well, you know what? Honestly, Colin, knowing that you put a smile on someone's face makes my day better. I can go to bed with a smile tonight as well.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's awesome. All right.
Oh, Steven. I was going to bed with a smile, and now Steven's coming in here.
Steven, don't ruin it.
What is this?
Steven,
don't even come in tomorrow. You don't even remember where this place is. Who are you?
Steven, go back to vacation.
Yeah, you're just another guy, man.
That's funny.
No, I hope you're good, brother. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Steven, I have some bad news for you. Odie was wearing a White Sox hoodie today, too.
Sox fans are taking over, brother.
It was a White Sox hoodie type of day. I bet that Alex wore it earlier. Did you see Alex today?
I didn't see him,
he was in for some other work. He wears the White Sox hoodie a lot, too. Might have had 3 White Sox hoodies in the room.
Well,
today.
And then Luke's a White Sox fan. We outnumber you, Steven. We outnumber you.
And I like both. Which is so weird that Steven's outnumbered in Chicago City because, you know this, there's more Cub fans than Sox fans in the city. But Steven's outnumbered in this break room.
I agree with that, man. Let's catch a game, Steven. That'd be fun.
$6 baseball games? I don't think that's quite what they offer.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes.
Okay.
Matt's a White Sox fan, and that's like 50 votes. Ooh. So you're way outnumbered.
Well, if the tickets are $6, let's do a company outing.
Yeah.
Matt's
not asking for a lot. We're literally not asking for a lot.
That's what, 6 for you, for me, for Steven, and Matt? That's only what, like $30?
Yeah.
And we'll go on $1 beer, $1 hot dog night.
Boy, it's going to be Luke and Alex in here. I guess Alex and Joe will go on a Saturday.
It'll be bring your dog to the park day too. So my dog's coming too.
Messi will be there.
Yeah, Messi will be there.
There you go, Devin. That's a different shot.
Yeah.
How about who were we talking about earlier? That
he wants Jim Edmonds.
John Rocker, though. You could probably trade that because I know he wanted to get rid of that.
Yeah,
bat.
Craig does not want that John Rocker bat. That's for sure.
We did a what? Now you see, why would you tell us that, Matt? Because now it's like, excuse me.
Well, I feel like now we're getting something, right?
Yeah, I feel like
Matt, you dug yourself a hole, brother.
You have showed your hand.
Before you guys started, we actually did a Cubs rooftop company outing. Yeah, Matt. I mean, sports game, we're due something right now, Colin. We are due something.
And almost kind of demanding.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're doing some sort of sports game outing. It's happening, Matt. I'm sorry, but it's happening.
Yeah, you tilted the hand.
You tilted the hand.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure, but Steven's going on strike.
Steven went from demanding to no pressure, so it's a very different tone.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag. We know where Steven's been now. He's on strike until we get the company baseball game.
Matt's taking me to Canton this weekend, okay?
Well, that's fair.
That's fair. I mean, that is true. He is taking me to Canton this weekend.
That is pretty nice.
Yeah, but I feel like you guys deserve a baseball game, and I'm not going to be left out. So, I don't know. We're asking for more, man. It's not enough.
Oh,
it's not enough.
Well, we have a meeting tomorrow. We'll iron out the details.
We'll iron out the details for sure. Company outing. I mean, those Top Golf outings are very fun.
Oh, I had a blast.
But Top Golf or Cubs rooftop? I'm taking the Cubs rooftop personally.
That also sounds fun.
Yeah.
There
he just says, well, I don't need a company party to go to Wrigley, baby, says Steven. He does go to Wrigley a lot. Before you guys started, Matt gave staff rides in the UA Gulf Stream. Oh my God. Wow. We're missing out,
Yeah,
Colin.
man. The employees here really had it made. No wonder. Yeah. No wonder we're here.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to a lot of fun company outings. I'm going to go ahead and give these guys a quick little top-to-bottom rundown. Unfortunately, orders have stalled a little bit, so it'll be an official last call for orders, folks. While Tony's catching his breath with that Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, still.
We got ourselves, let's take a peek here, 8 spots to go in the Diamond Double. The rest of you get to go watch Kamen at volleyball, says Paul Lewis. I am a hoot. Wednesday night volleyball. You wonder where I'm at? Wednesday nights, Paul. I'm playing some rec volleyball with the oldest team in the league by far. I guess technically I'm not the youngest. My girlfriend is a few months younger, but I'm almost the youngest on the team.
I think I'm happy being in here Wednesday nights. I'll pass on that.
You don't want to watch the Pink Ladies? That's our team name, by the way.
Actually, one time would be kind of fun.
Yeah,
I'd watch them once.
I think you'd have a lot of fun. We got. Maybe you'd actually like me at karaoke even better, though.
Oh, boy.
Sober karaoke singing Man, I Feel Like a Woman and Barbie Girl.
As long as I don't have to be sober for it, we can talk.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to need to live stream the volleyball, says Bob. That's not a terrible idea.
No, that is direct competition to our ratings. You cannot do that.
That is true. Well, we have different games. We have a 6:30 game, 7:45 or 9. I could live stream from 6:30 to 7, then shoot them to your stream.
There you go. Yeah, that's good.
That's a possibility. Steven
yeah.
wants a live stream from karaoke. Okay.
I agree. Baseball and karaoke. That's the company thing going on.
You got a lot of options. A lot of options. A lot of options on the breaks as well. Montana, Sanders, Mahomes, Adams still in play. In the big Kahuna Diamond helmets. Double and single is up. 7 spots to go in the minis. 9 minis left. Debo Samuel, Marshall Faulk. 2 of the 9 minis left. 7 to go in the diamond single as well. 6 to go in the basketball break. D-Wade, Hakeem Olajuwon, Zion, Anthony Edwards. 4 photo headliners. Isaiah Thomas, Paul Pierce as well. That makes 6 headliners and 12 boxes left. 7 to go in the reps. I believe now down to 13 replica helmets left. Might be even, I think it's 13 left. A.J. Brown, George Kittle, dual sign Warren Moon, Earl Campbell, and Phillip Rivers still in play. 5 to go with the New Jersey double box break. All the headliners out there: T. Higgins, Kurt Warner, Devontae Adams, Lawrence Taylor, Warren Moon, Dalvin Cook, Dick Butkus, and Deion Sanders.
Sheesh.
8 to go in the can't miss. 7 boxes left. Derrick Henry and Ben Roethlisberger still in play. 5 to go in the college. 8 to go in the trenches authentics. And we have 8 to go in when it's preseason as well. The last call for orders, guys. Get those orders if you want to keep breaking boxes. Giving you guys a last call. The internet would fall apart with Kamen at karaoke. I'll be honest, Bob. There is live stream videos of my singing. If you follow the right people on Facebook, it's out there.
Somebody can find it.
It's out there.
Somebody could find it if they really wanted to.
Not to toot my own horn, Colin, but I am the most popular guy at karaoke.
Okay.
Everyone loves when I go up there. Here's the deal. Everyone else out there, I'm the worst singer there. But I have the most fun performing. I picked funnest songs. I do the most dancing. I get the loudest reaction in the place.
I mean, that's half the battle.
Yeah.
Performing.
Yeah, because, I mean, a lot of people there are like, man, this guy's got the guts to sing. He's a terrible singer. He's singing girl songs. I'm the guy at karaoke.
Look, I mean, I would rather have somebody like you for my viewing pleasure than somebody that's a really good singer but just stands there and sings like a really boring song. You know?
There's a lot of people who do that, by the way.
I'd rather have a performer.
Exactly.
It's actually kind of adds to it that you're bad.
Yeah.
Not saying you're bad. I've never heard you sing, so
I'm not great. I'm not like the worst, but there's a lot of people there who are just okay, and they think they're amazing. I don't take it seriously. My issue, Colin, is if I actually practiced, I would do okay. But these songs, I don't know the words. I just go with it.
That's all you can do.
My Heart Will Go On, though, I did pretty good.
Oh, my God.
Didn't know the words to that one.
Listen, Kamen, that's a challenging song.
Yeah.
People sing that on American Idol.
Yeah. I was much better at that than Barbie Girl. because I knew more of the words.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, because Barbie Girl goes fast, man. That's an up-tempo song. It's not easy to do Barbie Girl. Not easy.
Dance like Elaine while singing karaoke.
I do, Bob. Trust me, I do. Actually, we go to karaoke before or after volleyball, and I've got like my sweatpants and my shorts underneath. I take off my sweatpants in mid-performance.
Are they like the rip-offs?
They're not. So it's
that would
awful to take them off. It's so awkward and slow, and everyone says you need rip-offs for your performance.
You should rip them off. That's a way more exciting aspect of it. If you can just... yeah, that would be something.
I need the Indiana Hoosier warm-ups or Tennessee Volunteers. White and red or white and orange.
I'd lose my... They would go crazy if you just ripped them off.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd be screaming.
I need those pants.
You gotta have them.
Gotta get them.
I mean, there's no question you need them.
Someone blind me, please, says Bob. So Bob was asking for the stream. Now all of a sudden he wants to be blinded.
Yeah, Bob, wait. I mean, you guys are probably going to do some karaoke this weekend.
Yeah.
You're going to have fun.
Oh, Bob and I are going to karaoke. After the kid, like maybe that same night, Friday night, we go to karaoke. Bob, Vinny, me, and Matt.
Now that I need a live stream.
Yeah.
I need some sort. Just shoot me. Bob just had sudden change of plans. He's not going to Canton anymore.
He's like, I'm missing the Hall of Fame trip. Does not want to hear me sing.
That would be so funny, though. Oh.
All right. I think that's a good stopping off point, Colin. I'll give you guys one last minute. What's left in basketball, says Ethan.
So much.
So we've actually gone about 25 minutes without an order here, so it's a good stopping off point. Ethan, basketballs that are left. We have 12 balls left. We have Dwayne Wade, Hakeem Olajuwon, Zion Williamson, Anthony Edwards. 4 photo headliners, not to mention Isaiah Thomas and Paul Pierce both as well, and that one, Matt Salas. I let my wife do the singing when we go out, says Matt, and that's why I get a lot of respect, because my girlfriend sings a lot, but I sing as well. So there's actually a lot of guys at karaoke who let their wives sing, but I go ahead and sing anyway.
Man, you gotta get up there one time.
Get up there
one time.
So Chris wants Steven to sing Go Cubs Go. So there you go.
I actually love Go Cubs Go.
It's a catchy tune.
Yeah.
Catchy tune for
I sing
sure.
it when they win, if I'm there, unless they're playing the White Sox.
After games, gotta sing it. See y'all on Wednesday, says Bob. Devils, Maple Leafs tomorrow. Bye, all.
Take it easy, Bob.
Bye to Bob. Bye to everyone out there. Thanks again, guys, and a great show tonight. Ahead of the show, I think we can agree, Colin. We have Calvin Johnson, right?
Yep.
I mean, for Tony, it's Justin Jefferson. But for the rest of us,
good silver.
This Calvin Johnson custom helmet.
He gets paid really? I didn't know that.
Oh. See, my girlfriend is really good. Better than she thinks. She could probably get paid to sing. She's fantastic. But that's awesome, Matt. Good to know.
Yeah, I didn't know that, man. That's awesome.
Honestly, we should do a company karaoke outing and invite our significant others.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend can sing pretty good.
Okay.
She don't get paid to do it, but she likes to sing, so I'm down.
That's a much cheaper option than a rooftop game. For sure.
Bob wants to make this very clear. He gets paid not to sing.
Okay.
It's in his contract clause, actually.
I actually did sing on the air before, and Bob is still back after it, so he came back.
Clearly, it's not too bad.
See y'all at 5 tomorrow, says Fontes. That's right, Fonz.
See you, Fonz.
It is 4 and 7 Central Time, Monday through Friday, which is 5 o'clock Eastern Time. 2 and 7 Saturdays and Sundays, folks. 7 days a week, almost every day except for major holidays. See you guys right back here in the break room tomorrow at 4 p.m.